Hey, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Amy popping back up here nicely. There we go. We're about 0.5% in the green right now, up 10 cents. Here we go. Apple trying to make SPY coming down a little bit here. GME getting a nice little pop here. They've still taken out a boatload of shares. We'll check the Ortex stuff too. But we're gonna have some fun today in this little after hours stream. This is gonna be a fun time. We're gonna let Spicy Vix out for a little while and just have some fun. See, for me, I like this. If nobody knows, the Ape Father dude, when somebody asked me about like what was going on with like his meeting, one stupidest idea of all time. You have to be literally brain dead to want to have that type of idea, to have a protest and think that's gonna do anything for our cause. But that's what I said. And the dude just made a video about me, and it's literally the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I love it. So we're gonna all right, very funny. It's dude. I saw somebody I was like, no way, he actually did, and I was just laughing so hard. But we're gonna play. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'll not play nice. Maybe I'll play nice. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Amy's coming up right here. I'm not gonna do a rant. It's just gonna be a joke. Like, how am I gonna take a Sopranos reject seriously? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, come on. This is nonsense. He must watch your stream. Probably does. A lot of people watch my stream. Oh man, this is fun. All right. JK, bad idea for investors. Good idea for wait, hold on. What? Short the IRS. Yeah, that's kind of what I like. Like when people ask me, like, how much money you made? What are you, the IRS? Like, come on, chill. But all right. All right. So Amy just went red a little bit here. Spy's trying to move back up a little bit, but here we go. Dude, it's so funny. I love it. We're having some fun. Also, for everybody new filtered in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, we're going to be on here until market close. Here we go, everybody. We're going to have some fun today. Obviously, I'm a freaking child, and I need my parents' permission to do things. Oh, Aria, welcome to the big time. Bro, I feel like I've made it. People are making hate videos about me now. This is crazy. This is craziness. I feel like I finally made it in terms of like the internet world, where like crazy people with nothing else to do are just like, oh, I'm gonna hate on this dude and make a video. It's like, really, bro? All right. I'm the one who told A Father about this stream. Oh, this will be good. Oh, little Tony Soprano reject might be coming back in here to have some fun. Let's see. All right. That's less roasting, more Rogaine. Yeah, facts. Grandpa, Barney, can we short the IRS? I wish we could, but we can't. They kind of run things around here. What's happening with Prague? I don't know. What's going on with Prague? Flat. I mean, nothing too crazy going on over here. Tyrell, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. What's your opinion on SHIB in the next 12 months? So SHIB's gonna move in cycles. It just had that's kind of how I view it. Like you kind of move. It's weird to say, but like kind of moves like AMC. You can see the charts are kind of similar. So it depends. Like if it starts to really get going and you see like a small cap or like a small cap coin boom, or like a micro cap coin boom, and it really just starts to go, yeah, SHIB's gonna come back up. Like same thing with Dogecoin. Like I believe Dogecoin was really pumping up recently, but I don't know. I think with all the stuff that they're trying to do, I think you could easily start to come back up. That is all going to really do with like have to do with like supply and demand. If they burn a bunch of tokens, then they're going to be all right. Just tuning in. Who's hating on you? I don't know, man. Said you believe the markets are fair, bro. What? Oh yeah, this is definitely fair over here. Short the pencil. Let's see. I'm not a believer in SHIB, but I wish those holding the best of luck. See, that's a great attitude. How many days do I have the moving average set to? I have the 50, 100, 200, and then I have VWAP. Yeah, dude, market definitely fair. Like what's going on right now? Like, let's take a look at the Ortex update for today. One second right here. Let's see. GME. Let's see how fair GME is trading today. Let's look it over here. All righty. So this is nonsense. They borrowed 1.02 million shares against GME today. What's the volume on GME so far? 1.08 million. They literally borrowed the entire amount of volume for today so far. This is wildness. Aria, thank you so much for the super. I really, really appreciate that. Keep it up. Thank you, Aria. Shorts didn't cover at 70 dog. Well, not really. Ivan gave me a headache. Hitting 30 seconds into watching his first video ever. That's why he doesn't. What do you got? What's your ratios to shares of calls on AMC? I have a bunch more shares than I have calls. Tyrell, thanks for another Superman. I appreciate that. Citadel about to get a wedgie if they go public. Facts. They're gonna get murdered if they go public. Did they not learn anything of what happened to Hood? Like, did they learn nothing? All right, Amy flat again, guys. This whole thing of like what we've been saying about trying to keep it in a range is we're seeing it play out to a T. It's the exact thing that we're seeing. It's trapped in the range. Like once it starts to break out of the range, I mean, every single day the range is going to get tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. If you see any buying volume come in, it's done. Long institutions know this. Everybody knows this right now. Like if it starts to go in one direction, it's over. Like in terms of a good thing for us. Gary is back. Where's Gary? Gary Gensler? I don't know about that one. Let's see. Please bring a bother into your live chat. I mean, we can do anything we want over there. If he wants to come in, he can come in. It's just funny. Like that's the whole thing. Like I watched the video and I was dying the entire time. I watched it on my way back from lunch and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. I want to save that video and have it forever because it's hilarious. All right. What do we want over here? Let's see how AMD's doing over here. Probably getting, it's all right. It's coming down a little bit though with everything. Let's see. All right, people. Kenny G is going to short his own stock and clean up. No, I don't think so. I hear One Direction holds AMC's float. I don't know about that one. What happens if we go below 20? Nothing. It's the same differences. It's just that's where the price is going to go. They're going to try, I think, to get it there. I don't know if they can't. They are trying so hard on GME. Like, this is the hardest I've ever seen them try to push GME down. It's insane. With that amount of shares going out on loan in a day, that's wildness. Yeah, Jorge, probably. But, like, if you have a stupid idea, like, you're going to have a stupid idea. Like, I'll tell you your idea is stupid. I am the Gary. There you go, Gary. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, people. Let's see. It is 1:22 p.m. Eastern. Going on till market close. Here we go, everybody. So, Amy's at 22.76 right now, down 4 cents. The SPY is still green, but it's coming down a little bit here from kind of rallying up a little bit before. What is this? I mean, this little cup and handle here, sort of. I mean, let's see what happens going into the rest of the day with the SPY. We got those good inflation numbers this morning. Let's see. That video was just slander. Do I just sue him? No, I mean, we're not going to do that. Let's see. Hi, kids. What's up, One Fast Duster? No, here's the thing, Jorge. You want him to do it so he can just be at the protest alone? Okay, so here's what's going to happen. He's going to be like the kid where nobody shows up to his birthday party. The problem is he'd probably have a great time so he can eat all the cake and get on his way to accelerating the path to type 2 diabetes. That's where we're at. Mr. Tony Soprano reject coming over here and just causing problems. Dude, it's well, we can have some Twitter drama and I'll just start firing off. Like that would be fun for me. Like especially at night when I've got like nothing else to do. If we want to like cuz you guys are going to know that I'm like I don't care. Like zero. Like people like hate on me on the internet all the time. You guys may not see it. I see it. At this point, it's just funny. So like when the videos come out like that, it's like, oh, this is awesome. Like it's fun. But let's see. $23 Amy calls feeling positive. I don't know. Why was it so funny? Oh, he was just hating. It was just so funny. Poor guy. Yeah, poor dude. Whatever. He's probably got some issues. I don't really want to hate on him all that much because he actually like might have some like deep-seated like mental issues. So like I don't really want to come and like go that hard. I'll stick to like the path to the type 2 diabetes and the Sopranos rejects for now. If I come up with something better, maybe I'll say it if I feel it's all right, but we'll see. Let's see here. No. AMD kind of being a little To even say my lawyer will be in touch, just scare him a little bit. Nah. No, what I should do is say my mom's lawyer will be in touch. All right, serious. Back to work. None of these other dollar store human people. None of that. Let's see. That yells at parked parts. You can't fix hate with hate. Good man taking the high ride. No, Ryan, I'm gonna make some jokes. Like I'm 100% going to make some jokes. He doesn't need more cake. Exactly. Okay, that's better. Even better. My mom's lawyer will be in touch. Bro, yeah. Bro, you should be able to take it back. No, it's fine. Let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, for everybody new filtering in, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, let's see how we're only down 6 cents right now. Nonsense over here. GME is only down 1% right now after they've taken out 1 million shares on loan. So watch out going into the rest of the week. They could sell off a lot of those shares little by little to try to push it down. But I mean, if they sold a lot of those shares today, especially right here, like look at this selling volume right here. I mean, this isn't that much, like 18,000. It's not a lot of volume coming in. So they're not selling a whole lot. So I don't know. They're probably holding on to those shares that maybe in the after hours try to use it. I don't know. Ho, my name is Adjusted Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. What's up? Let's see. Do it. That's great. No. Plus, it will be entertaining. That's what I'm here for. Just providing entertainment the entire time. ISIG, is it going? I see, look at the hourly chart from December 30th. You're seeing a bear pennant. Oh, that's not great. On Amy. Where is it? Wait. From the 30th? Yeah, a little bit. But also it's coming down and making a lower, it's just at the low. So I don't know. I mean, we did get the death cross too, but at the same time, like they're gonna try to keep it in this range until they can't anymore. You think the chart looks like an inverse head and shoulders? This one, right? Like on the 1 minute today, a little bit. It could be. We're coming back up to the 50 here. SPY trying to move back up a little bit. Let's come on, AMD. Do your thing over here. Let's make some money. Lucid. A-hole. Needs a break from the cannolis. Yeah, it happens. How's my lunch? It was good. I had a nice Italian sandwich. Really great. Some fries, a cookie. Having a great time over there. All right. What's going on over here? AMD long-term price target. I think they're going to hit 250 and split for AMD. That's what I think. I think AMD is going to go to 250 and split. That's what I've been saying for a while. Run AMC. Thank you so much for these supers, guys. You guys don't have to send those in. Like your content, bro. When we must, do you think it's better to sell incrementally? It depends. Little gap here on Amy. There we go. So it depends. So what I'm gonna do, I've told you guys what I'm gonna do before. The options are gonna go first, make the money there, hopefully, if they're still around by then. And they don't expire. Worthless, which would suck. But you gotta take the risk. Risk it for the biscuit. Now, once the options are gone, then it's gonna be okay, figure out what I want to do with the shares. I'm probably gonna be selling off in blocks when that time comes. I'm not gonna say anything to anybody because then people are gonna be like, oh no, he's selling. Then we just see all sorts of nonsense going. But I have certain things in my mind that I'm going to look for that are going to be like, yeah. The problem is like, there's this thing I've been thinking about in my head. It's like, can content creators actually sell if it's not options and then still talk about it? I don't think you can. I don't think that's like ethical to do it. So like, I don't even know if we can sell our shares. It's weird because like, what are we going to do? We're going to sell it and then still talk about it. We can't do that. Options I can sell, make the money there and then be done. But I don't know. That's going to be a weird thing when the time comes. Happy birthday. Hug Janice. There you go. Feeling super sick. Oh, Sir Hodel Holdington. Man, hope you feel better, man. All right, Amy coming back down to the 50, uses it as a support. Hopefully, SPY's coming down a little bit here. Lucid selling. Everything's kind of selling. GME down 1% today. They're not really hitting it as hard as they could. They might be waiting for Power Hour to sell a lot of these shares. You got more thumbs up in the first 5 minutes of a video that he's had on his uploaded video. That's fine. That's fine. I don't really care. You can always hold one share. I mean, I still will always hold like a certain amount of shares. I don't know. We'll see. Just bought 25 fake shares to give us fake buying pressure for Amy. There you go. Everyone should choose a price they're comfortable with. All I know is 1K is not Moas money, and the majority of people surveyed believe 10K floor. There you go, Lex. Keep a few shares to talk about it. Yeah, I mean, where's the most puts on GME? Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know where the most amount of puts are for GME? I'll show you. The 50-cent strike. Do you ever go to class, STV? So my class, I'm still on break, but when that time comes for me to go to class, I will not be going to class. It's just not gonna happen. For this week. $100. Most amount of puts are at 100. Let's see here. Come on, Amy, do your thing. What are we doing over here? Come on. We're flat now, down 5 cents. Nonsense over here. We're at a decent spot where this is literally what we've seen over the past couple of days too. We're fighting the out quitter. One fast duster. What did I quit on? What did I quit on? Buying puts on STV? What happened? What happened? What did I quit on? What did I quit on, one fast duster? Why are you buying puts on me? D-Wack about to do that run. Oh, is D-Wack going? Man, I want a YOLO on some D-Wack. Everybody's been crushing it on D-Wack recently, and I just feel so left out, Like, so left out. What am I supposed to do over here without these? Maybe D-Wack puts. Just go against everybody. 85? I feel like that would be nonsense if we went 85 puts on protest. There you go. D-Wack going to 100? Oh, that would be wild. Don't online options many universities. No, I wish. So my first 2 weeks are online. You YOLO'd leaps, M Creeks? On what? M Creeks. I know you're a little confused on leaps. Like I'm trying to they're literally just an option with more than a year of time. That's all it is. It's a nickname for it. It's just like, like AMC. The leaps on AMC right now would be these. The 2023s. These are leaps. All of these would be leaps. Anything past 2023, leaps. 2023 and 2024, leaps. Well, these 2024s aren't really that expensive. I mean, they're $500 for the 90. Let's see. Lucid about to break below 45. One fast duster. Stop with that nonsense. Please no. Please God, no. No. Lucid wants to come up here. Leap year. Nah. 8Father has been on YouTube too long and forgot what it's like to get punched in the mouth. Don't come at me. I got my boys in the live chat that will come at you. I don't even have to do anything. I don't even have to do anything. See, we'll just have Pushin come in and go over to his comments and be like, screw you. Come to the dark side, SV, and join me in puts? No, to one fast duster. I don't want to. Everybody's had made all this money on Lucid calls. I want some of the action. I want some of it. Lucid, although has been doing that 50 retest new low type of thing today, which not great, but let's see what happens. So Amy now down 5 cents. It's hanging right around the 50. Everything's kind of hanging around its 50 right now. SPY, AMC, GME, Lucid, everything's kind of hanging right around here. I've been training to defend STV. There you go. Already done. Check DM. Oh, push it. This will be fun. Wait, where'd you send it? I think Darth sent some. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let's see. All right, this is fun now. Neo's going? Yeah, I mean, come on. What's Neo like? Why can't Lucid get a little bit of that action? I mean, Lucid was also up like 7-8% yesterday. DWAC up 710% now on calls. Anthony, attaboy, Anthony. Is AMC not forming a perfect couple and handle? What time frame? Deke Slade. What? Not on the 1 minute. Amy coming down to VWAP, SPY, Lucid coming down, GME. What are they doing? Nothing too crazy here. Let's see. How do you get those cute dots at the end of those EMA lines? I don't. Oh, this? I don't know. It just kind of does it. I'm here, LFGs. Flip that switch, STV. Thank you, Britt. Appreciate that. Let's see. You got a 2023 AMC 145 at 25 bucks? No, you didn't. Oh, and 120. Oh, gotcha. 5 minute with the handle forming. It would need to go lower. Sort of. If it starts to bend back up here, yeah, that would be a little cup and handle here, which would be sweet to send us over freaking 23 on the day. All the TA looks bearish. Uh, 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 hmm. I mean, yeah, but there's other things besides charting that are going to play into this. Amy coming down here, SPY coming down, getting a nice little candle here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, cup and handle. Zoom out on the 1 minute. 1 minute, sort of. Death cross 5 minute. Yeah. Here's the thing, though. You easily could see that, but you also could just see it just go because you have to think like, okay, when you think about TA, not every stock that's going to do these types of patterns are going to have like the most ridiculous option chain you've ever seen. Protect the VIX. Some of you guys just say wild stuff all the time, and I'm here for it. Where's SPY right now? Yeah, those SPY puts would have been shot on earlier. DWAC ripping. Is it really going again? I might just have to get something. Like, not really. It's coming down now. But it is making higher highs and lower lows, or higher highs and higher lows today. I always mess that up. I don't know why. Oh, shoot. Things are getting a little bit bearish over here. Let's see what happens. As we had to hunt for you again. Nonsense, Sam. Absolute nonsense that YouTube likes to play with me like that. Nonsense. We're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah. Let's see. Is anyone concerned that DWAG doesn't have a product? Nah, just let it go. Nah, DWAG, it's Trump's social media platform. Don't worry about it. Yeah, absolute nonsense. All right, here we go. Come on. What are we looking at here? Down 14 cents. SPY's coming down again. Let's see. Stop. Who are these? No, we cannot have. I cannot have this. No. All right, SPY moving down a little bit here. SV, am I seeing this correctly? Inverted head and shoulders on AMC on the 1 minute. Little bit, yeah. So it could be, so this is kind of the thing. The inverted head and shoulders kind of sometimes just comes into a cup and handle on a 5 minute. Oops, that's the SPY. Whoops. All right, coming over here on the 5 minute. See, it could be a little inverted head and shoulders right here, but it also could just cup and handle right here. So it's like the same difference that we see. You wanted the handle to come down a bit? Wish granted. I mean, I didn't really want it. I want us to just go nuclear. But, growl. Wait, hold on. No. Don't. It better not be below 45. God damn, one fast duster. I hate you. On the 5 minute, AMC crossed the 200. Bulls now have the power. Sony big green AMC. Well, Pop says, amen. There we go. No one cares. Rivian doesn't. Rivian kind of has a product. They're like backed by Amazon. So like that's going to be hard to mess up completely. Let's see here. What do we got on Twitter? Meet Kevin. Today's inflation report noted beef and steak prices fell as much as 3.8% month over month. This is bullish for Ethereum because it's proof of stake. All right. See, this is what happens when you talk about like finance stuff and like markets. You see jokes like that, and then you just laugh like a boomer. It's just weird. It happens sometimes. Sorry, I apologize. Let's see. But on for like 14 months, you just got to be special. It's called Anon Truth Social. Interesting. What's considered a lot of leaps? It depends on the person, M Creeks. It depends on how much you're willing to risk. It's just a dollar amount. Like if you're, it doesn't really matter typically. I want to buy 10 more shares, but my customer hasn't paid me. I'm hoping it stays under 24 for the next 30 minutes. Average down both portfolios to under 30. There you go. Diamond backhand. Attaboy. All right. Little green candle here. Let's see if we're going to get back up. We're only down 9 cents today. So GME, It's a little weird that GME isn't down a little bit more, right? Like, honestly, with a million shares borrowed today on GME, it's a little bit weird that that it's not down a lot more. So maybe it's going to come in the after hour. I don't know. Maybe they're saving it just for in case, but 700, they literally borrowed more shares on GME today than they did on AMC. Still, I mean, they still borrowed 767,000 shares on Amy, but then the current estimated short interest is 19.34, which is big, still higher than what GameStop's is right now. But still, like, what GameStop's now popping up right now. This is wildness. Amy popping up down 7 cents. Spot, nothing too crazy on the SPY. Let's see what's going to happen here. Lucid coming down. That's not what I want to see at all. Borrowed, not yet used. You want a shit ton of money from your leaps? I get it. I feel that, M. Kriegs. All right. Come on. I want 30. Let's get it to 30. That's what I want. Why Ortex over Fintel? Because Fintel said, here's why I don't like Fintel. It's not because of any mess up. It's because the way that they reacted on social media. It's like, fuck you for being an idiot like that. The Apple TV partnership. Anyone hear anything? Yeah. So AMC, the what do you call it? On demand is now going to be on Apple TV, which is good. Is it going to be used a lot? I don't know, but we'll see. All right, GME down 87 cents. Amy down 8 cents right now. Any type of little bullish like momentum that the market gets, she going up. All right, DWAG puts are awesome. I bet they are. AD Father is the kind of guy that eats the gum from under a park bench. I don't know, man. I don't know. I almost feel bad for the guy. You know, he's over there on his channel making dick jokes. Like, that's all you got. And then I look young. Like, all right, bro. What do you think about Palantir? I like Palantir long term. The problem is that they're really like the way it's hard for like retail investors to be like, yeah, this is like, it's hard to read their financial statements if you're not like very, very familiar with their business. So like retail and like a lot of institutions are not going to get it. Doubt AMC would air new releases and movies at the same time as Apple Stream. No, they wouldn't do that. But for the other stuff, they could easily like they could just like release other stuff on there, and it's another form of revenue if they already license the content. Let's see. As we want poetry, retail obeys the rules. Citadel, the octopus does not appear to do so, and yet we are still winning. That's not a poem, Lawrence. That I thought there was gonna be a rhyme in there somewhere. I bounce between puts and calls on DWAC, make good cash. The volatility is great. Yeah, the problem is that as the IV continues to go up, you're going to need to see larger and larger moves in the underlying to see those contracts pay. You got to hit it perfectly. So the thing with DWAC is usually what we've seen is it'll rip and then just come right back down. But that's not. Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Amy down 3 cents right now. SPY getting a little bit of a move here. Come on, Amy. Break that 50. Trend to the upside. Get up. What are we triple topping over here at like 1 at 23? One. No, this one. No, we can't get above freaking 23 again. This is nonsense over here. Let's see. Only holding won't push the price up. Still need some catalysts to bring in new buyers, or else algos and market makers control the volume of the price. Yes, sort of. On the ridge. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, he's probably yeah. Oh, man, see, I don't want to be I don't want to be an asshole, but like it's so easy to. It's a haiku. Oh, okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. If we can continue to hold, hedgies are screwed. There we go. I think Palantir is one of the most undervalued tickers on the market, but confusing for some. I think that at some point they'll have more mainstream contractor client. Yeah, I think so too. Problem is that they're heavily concentrated in government contracts right now and surrounding the pandemic. Once that's over, it's like, are they really going to use like those contracts anymore? I don't know. They're really going to have to get what? Lucid, stop. One fast duster. What are you doing over there? You think we're seeing the ankles this week at this rate? It depends, man. You just need a little bit. It just needs a little push, and then it goes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Citadel is in deep doo-doo. All right, Amy, come on. Down a penny right now. Boom, boom candles. Volume, come back. We're literally seeing no volume right now. 20 million in volume today on Amy right now. SPY's trying to come up. Amy down a penny. Lucid being a little a-hole. Let's check Apple and AMD, see how they're doing. I mean, Apple, I'm still all right on Apple. AMD, probably not right now. It's all right. And that's not enough for weeklies, but let's see. Let's see here. You know what we need? Rockets and basketballs. Throw them in. Let's do it. Or I need to sing Frozen to it. Other than that, we're going to just need to see the market start to trend up. I'm in stock with taunting everyone in the lucid form. One fast duster. Don't be like that. That's like the people that come in and reject it off the 50. That's like people that come into my live chat and are like, AMC sucks. And it's like, all right, bro. All right, Amy's getting rejected off of this 50 right now. Spy's coming down. Nonsense again. Absolute nonsense. Get that ankle ready. I got him ready, bro. Don't worry. Sing Frozen so this handle can rip. Is it handling a little bit? That's not what I want. I want the 5 minute on the 1 day, not the 5 day 5 minute. Where's the 50 on this? I mean, it is sort of doing it. Like, sort of. Let's see here. Amy down 2 pennies. Here we go. With the lockout ending for Lucid next week, there's a good chance it drops because they'll be able to sell their shares. Yeah, true. Or it's going to be incredibly bullish that they don't sell their shares. As if you should hire Steve Cohen to do some insider trading. No, dude, close your Lucid calls. Not even joking. No. Lucid has topped off. It's heading down to 30. No. I'm not doing it. I'm riding it to 0 or Tendy Town. You know why? This right here. Really high cost to borrow, 100% utilization, 16.6% estimated short interest. If it goes at all, it's going to just start ripping. It'll just start to go. Amy, tapping on that 50 right now. Let's see. Oh, come on, Amy. Go green. We're flat right now. Literally flat. If we have 2 flat days in a row, that's going to be absolute nonsense. That would be crazy if we see 2 flat days in a row. GME's down 0.93 right now. Spy's trying to make a little bit of a move back up here. Let's see what's going to happen. Not closing my Lucid calls. The shorts can fuck off. SCV, close your Lucid calls. No. Stop. It's not what are they down? That's the real question right there. What are they down? Oh. I don't care. This is what happens when you trade small. You can just hold through moves like this. This is nonsense over here. All right, Spy moving. Come on, Amy. It's just there's no volume. Where are the buyers? Come on now. Where are they? They literally, one BlackRock could just come in and be like, boop, start it off instantly. Instantaneously, it could just start to go. Lucid Sharks never leaving. Facts. Not going anywhere. Had calls on Lucid, saw the 1348 flip. Cut my losses now, printing on puts. Thanks for the tip. Shut up, not a hedge fund. You know what? On the 4 hour, hold on. I'll take a look on the 4 hour to see if it's still good because that's what I was looking at it with. That's what I was looking at Lucid with, the 1348 on the 4 hour. And it still looks dirty on the 4 hour. So I'm leaving it here for a little bit. The MACD curling a little bit. That's not the best thing that you want to see over there, but I'm going to leave it. Potty mouth. Sorry, mom. Let's see. Oh, did AMC just flicker green? I think I saw that over here in the top right. Watch. Lucid's going to go nuclear tomorrow, and you guys are all going to be over here being like, what happened? No sound? You've muted me. When's AMC's earnings? First week of March, most likely. Around the first week of March. Just hear me out. What are the chances that AMC squeezes? GME has a complete downtrend since it got pushed up. No. What if this is what AMC's doing? What do you mean? I mean, here's the thing. The short interest is very, very, very high right now. The shorts have not covered. Do I like Airbnb? Yeah. We're down a freaking penny right now. Like, it's just so flat. GME down 67 cents. Lucid down 97 cents. What is SPY up? 0.25. I mean, that's not bad after you people. What's up, you people? Once you hit 500 likes, I'll buy another 10 shares of AMC. You know what, Andrew? Why don't you just do it now? There's no sound. Yes, there is. You guys should be able to hear me right now. Who can hear me right now and who can't hear me? Looks like the inverse head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Maybe test 23 again. Yeah. Damn, you want to go out? What? Need to break and hold 22.82 to break the descending channel for the last 2 days. Yeah, I hear you, Shapiro. There we go. BBIG is on the upward trend. Take a look. Is it still going? BBIG spy. You're literally just spewing nonsense today, is what you're doing right here. Like nonsense. Audio good. I can hear it. There you go. You better polish them ankles. You know what, people? I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. That's what I'm gonna do over here. If you guys want to see the ankles, you know what? You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. All right, spy's going down though. It is right. Oh, nonsense. Nonsense on the spy right now. All right, GME coming down to its 50. Spy, look out below. No reason for this nonsense over here. Let's see. I bet Trump can fix this. Vix's Discord will be named Shaved Ankles. Oh, we got something coming up for you people. What's up, Astro? Oh, thanks, DM. I appreciate that. It's not my name, but thank you. Yeah, so for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind dropping some likes on the stream. This is just nonsense right here again. What are we down? 6 cents? Like, all right. Every day the range is going to become tighter and tighter and tighter. Where is going Lucid? I'm not looking at it right now. I'm not going to be looking at Lucid. I'm not looking. Not looking. I think we got 2 days left in the trading week this week. I think we could still rip. I want to copy it from the SEC charges. Ankle manipulation. You guys are manipulating me into showing my ankles. Amy down 3 cents now. Spy coming back up. BBIG making a move here. Lucid. What? I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. But I'm gonna look. You up 48% on your puts? Yeah, I think I'm down 48% of my calls now. But guess what? I still got this. I still got Apple. Oops. Still got Apple though. Spies, come down. This is gonna be the funniest live chat of all time. Oh, absolutely. Making a move. Oh, we got D James coming back in. Here we go, buddy. How you doing? Our probably least favorite shill. I think our favorite shill is Parkham. Lucy going to 43. Shut up. No, it's not. They're gonna short it and then they're just gonna cover it tomorrow and then it's gonna rip back up again. Hold on. Let me look at it on some other time frames here. 3 hour. Still fine. 2 hour. Still fine. 1 hour. Less fine, but still fine. YouTube suggests this stream every day at this time. Figured I'd pop on. Why does it suggest it to you and not Sam? It's very shit. Oh, favorite shill Pico? Nah, I think it's Parkham. Parkham's our favorite shill. All right. This is a bit like DWAC, worthless, yet maybe in 2 to 3 years. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Amy bouncing off VWAP right here, down 10 cents on the day. GME. The GME stuff right now is weird. Like, they're going to less fine. Yeah, exactly. Pokem? Oh, is that his name? Is it Pokem or Parkham? I don't know his name. Let's see. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What are the chain? What's the chain looking like? Unchanged. The fact that the option chain is staying flat and allowing the theta to burn some of these calls out a little bit is gonna. Tomorrow we could see. Wait, let's take a look at the volume on the option chain really quickly because when. Oh my God! Look at this. The volume on the 23s was 15,000 today. On the weekly, what's it for next week? Jesus. Volume not too high on the next week, but this week the volume is huge. Look at these. Jesus. Oh my God. These market makers are screwing themselves. They are so, oh my God. Okay. So here's what's happening right now. When you look at the volume over here, these are just like each contract that is going to get bought and sold is going to count into the volume. So who knows how many of these are going to count into the open interest tomorrow? The problem is is that it's making this window so freaking tight that they have to keep it in. Because if it starts to go a little bit, they're gonna have a little bit of gamma this week on the near the money calls. So like anything under 30 right now, there's a lot of open interest right here, like a lot of open interest. So 8,800, 7,600, 10,000, 8,700, 7,100, 9,700. So in order to see these start to have an effect, well, we need to see a little bit of a jump. Now, the first step is going to be getting above and closing above 23 with a little bit of momentum and then seeing another green day after that. Because after that, okay, so then you have 24 with 7,600. But look at the puts. There's 12,000 at 23 and 4,000 contracts have been traded today. So when you look at that, it's like, all right, and we've been seeing this. So remember what I was saying like a couple of days ago. Some people were like, your options theory is stupid. And I'm like, no, it's doing exactly what we think it's going to do. They're trying to keep it so pinned tight in this range right now because if it goes in any one direction, like one, if they send it too low, it could just rip on a bounce. That's the problem. You could see a bunch of dip buyers come in and it just goes boom right up. If they send it to 2080 again or 2027 and it gets that bounce right off of it. So they don't want it to go that low right now because the dip buyers will just come in and go boop right back up. They don't want it to go too high though, because if it does, well, the market makers are going to have to start to hedge because I do not think that they have been hedging these contracts. Again, it's speculation, but there's you guys have heard my reasoning behind why I don't think they're hedging. So they have to keep it right here. They have to keep it so pinned tight in order to not let anything happen. Now, Max Payne's 23. What's it today? Has it changed a little bit? Is it 22 yet? It's still 23. So Max Payne's 23. The fact that we're trading just below 23 with a crazy high amount of call open interest, they're not going to be able to balance it off. Like, look, there's just kidding. They're fine. They're fine this week in terms of delta right now. But if it runs past 23, they're no longer fine on the delta. So once that ends up happening and it just gets it needs a tiny, 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 tiny bit of momentum to just push it down the hill. It's a steep hill. All you need to do is just tap the boulder and then it goes. That's how I'm viewing this right here. But we need that little extra bit of buying volume. If the market's going to freak out like this and it's not going to allow stuff to go, then it's not really going to happen. But we literally one institution could do this one day. Tell the new people why you think they aren't hedging because they don't. Lucid Deception did 30. You guys are hurting me right now. So the reason why I don't think they're hedging is because you have to think about the whole concept of delta hedging in the whole computer systems that are trading in the market. The computer system doesn't care how it happens. It just cares about the end result of staying right near or at delta neutral, which is directionally neutral. That's what the market, they don't want to have directional exposure, meaning if the share price goes up, they make money. If the share price goes down, they make or lose money. Same thing on the call side, on the upside, make or lose money if it goes up. They don't want to have that type of exposure. So if they don't care how they're getting it there, well, then what they're doing is we've seen a couple of times in the past that all of a sudden, about 2 weeks before a big expiration date, we see a little bit of a run and then AMC goes. We saw it in June. We saw it in September with that August to September run. And we also saw it, or maybe not in January. That was a little bit different with GME. But September and June, that's when we started to see it. The reason for that is because they can finish the stock below max pain every single week. Now, what they're doing is think about this. When you think about the delta on calls, if the price goes down, the delta decreases. So the max pain is going to be the price where the most amount of contracts expire worthless, calls and puts. But if they can push it a little bit lower than that, then it pushes the deltas of those calls down and pushes the deltas of the puts up. It's like more negative, if that makes sense. It's take the absolute value of it, whatever. It just, the deltas increase. Well, what that means is that the market makers have to sell both calls and puts to you if you want to buy them. But everybody's always going to be more bullish on AMC, so more calls are going to be bought pretty much all the time. So they need to finish it a little bit below max pain in order to get the call put delta up, the call delta down. So it goes like this every single week. It goes from being like right here to by the end of the week coming like this, really close. So if the computer is seeing delta neutral, they don't have to hedge. But if the price starts to go a little bit to the upside, they can because the put deltas are going to decrease so much that they can no longer sell enough puts to people that are going to counteract the delta increase on the calls. So what they have to do then is, okay, they were technically hedged before, but now all of a sudden that we've had a move, there's all sorts of unhedged exposure out there. So then what do they have to do? Well, we already saw a little bit of a move. Now with, let's just say potentially, if it starts to go a little bit, 150,000 contracts in the money. That's potentially 15 million shares. If they hedge all of them, which they're not going to, it would be about half. So 7 million shares of buying pressure. That's additional buying pressure than we would have seen otherwise. Pushes the stock up even higher. Now, let's say we get up to 200,000 contracts. This is where the gamma starts to come in. So once you just see that little tiny push is where it starts to go. Now we're down 13 cents right now. The first step is getting above 23. Then we can start talking. But if we start ping-ponging around this 20, like mid 22 range, and we keep finishing flat, we know exactly what they're doing. It's so obvious. It is so obvious what these market makers, and sometimes the shorts too, maybe, of what they're doing to try to not have a situation like June and September come back. They don't want it to happen again because the reason why they're not doing this is because the market makers know that if the volume starts to spike again, they are going to have to. They don't want to do this, but because of their obligation as a market maker, they're going to have to naked short. It's just going to have to happen because with all of that volume coming in, there's not going to be enough shares tradable in order for them to basically facilitate all of these transactions. So what do? Well, they naked short. Let's say it's around 30, but then the stock goes to 60 and they're still doing it on the way up because of the start of that little gamma. Well, now they're down 50% potentially on those naked shorts and they have 6 days to close it out. But then it goes to 80. Then it goes to 100. Now they're completely screwed and they don't want to see that happen. So they're messing around with the derivatives market right now in order to try and limit price movement to the upside in any form. That is why we've seen AMC, one, finish below max pain every single week. And we've seen over these last couple of days, right as we start to see like the option chain really start to heat up, because this week is actually kind of nasty, which we typically don't see. This week and next week, nasty. But the thing is that we needed to really start getting going a little bit this week. We have the ramp set up. The ramp is there. We just need to get going starting down that ramp in order to kind of send us going to the upside. Now we're selling off right now. SPY's coming down too. Apple coming down. Everything's starting to make its move down today. I don't know. Let's see. We got 58 minutes until power hour. Let's see what happens. But here's the thing. If a long institution knows this, which they do, come on. Like I consider that I have a decent amount of like intelligence to figure out some of this stuff. But the people at those larger institutions, they're most likely smarter than me. But not even most likely. They are smarter than me. So they see that too. That, okay, if it gets above a couple of these prices right here, it'll go. Now, think about BlackRock and Vanguard in their position on AMC right now. Just think about it. They were buying at 10. They were buying all the way up to 70. They were buying at 50. And they were buying all the way down. They probably are getting to the point where they're like, yeah, we want this to kind of play out and maybe get our money out of this. All they have to do is put in a couple of big buy orders and it goes. It's literally all they have to do and spread it out throughout the day. One day, it could just go whoop, right up, and that's it. We are so close. We are so close. They are. So all I hear is speculation. Steven, that's just wrong. Like, why aren't they hedging? Why are we not seeing the results of this buying pressure? Oh, we got the mask gang in here. What's up, everybody? For everybody new filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind dropping some likes on the stream, that would help out a whole lot. But that's not. It is a little bit of speculation, and I said that. But what is the other explanation as to why we're trading so flat with low volume, and we're right around the specific prices that the market makers needed at? Why? Why aren't the shorts coming in and being able to push it down even more? Well, because they know that if it goes down a certain amount again, it's just going to go spring right back up. And they can't have that. What did we see the last time that it hit 2080? It was last week. Where is this? 5-day chart within the last 5 days. Right here. No, wasn't this one. This one right here. What did we see when it hit 2080? It went to 2080 and ripped up to a high of what? 2376. What happens when that buying pressure comes back in? And then this right here. Then in an after hours move. Here's the other thing. That after hours move, they took out so many shares against Amy and GME when that happened. So many shares. They took out 2.9, I think it was almost 3 million shares on AMC that day, or on GME that day. Didn't even trade, or it traded like 12 million the next day. Today, what's the volume on GME? 1.15 million. How many shares have they taken out against this thing today? They're doing the same thing on GME. Not as much because the GME's option chain isn't as nasty. 1.02 million shares against GME today. What are they? They're preparing for themselves to be able to keep it down. And the other thing is that if that sentiment comes back where people start to get excited again and you just start to see it go, they're done. That's what they're trying to avoid. And it's kind of all up to us right now. Like, okay, SPY's coming up a little bit. Amy's down 16 cents. GME's down 1% right now. We're down 0.7, but it's 16 cents. They're trapping it in this range. So it's so close. We are so close. It starts with 23. And then let's see. A father says he wants to kiss you. Does he now? Does he now? Steven, there's no hype at this exact moment. But what happened last week when GME went up 33% of the after hours? You know how crazed people were about that? It only takes one day. One day. One big price move. That's it. It's all it takes. AMC is the most manipulated stock and the most manipulated market in the world. True. Yeah. So like the momentum can easily come back like that. And that's what they're scared of. That again, that feeds into the argument as why they're keeping it so tight. How many shares bought pushes the boulder? I don't know. Wrong the next day they destroyed AMC and GME. They did. But think about exactly. They're terrified of that move. Amy getting a big candle here. Hold on now. GME getting a big candle. Here they come. Here they come, trying to push it down. Here they come, saving those shares to the end of the day. Let's see what happens here. Again, let's see. I did not see Al's video yesterday. I do want to watch that, though, with Burn. All time frames look bearish. Yeah, it can. I mean, they can look bearish. Let's see. I mean, everything's coming down. Look at the SPY the last 30 minutes. Knowing options expire on a Friday, what would you want the influx of buying to cause of gamma? What day? Doesn't matter. I would say today or tomorrow, but I mean, Friday, we could also get it, but we need it. We can't have it be so far away from where we need it that we need to see like a 20% green day. Like, that's not what we want to see. You got to watch it. I know. I just don't have time. Like, Lucid getting hammered. Stop. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Let's see. They spent a lot of money because of that to rebuy their hedging options. No, they're not hedging right now. I don't see them hedging right now. And even if they are, it's balanced on the puts. So here's the thing. The hedging that they would have to do right now on the puts and the calls is basically the same. So why do it? Did you see what I'm saying? It's like the same amount to hedge it because they're delta neutral anyway with selling it. So why buy to then just be like, oh yeah, we're delta neutral again? Like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to do it. Huge out of the money put volume on S&P futures. You can't buy puts on futures. You can buy it on the index, but you buy contracts on the. You could see there's a lot of shorting going on in the futures, but there shouldn't be. I don't think you can buy puts on futures. They have to re-hedge when they expire. No, they would unhedge when they expire. So that's why last week when we saw a bunch of 33,000 contracts at 23, it wasn't important. If we finished below, it wasn't going to add to the selling pressure, but finishing above, if they had already hedged them, which I don't know, they could have they could not have, would have added to the buying pressure because then that unhedged would come back because they don't need to have those those shares anymore. You don't need to watch it, just listen to it. I just didn't have time, guys. How can we get above max pain when they have the algorithm set to not go above it? That's a good question. You just need to see big buying volume come in. At the end of the day, supply and demand will always win. It will always win. If you see random supply and demand, it will always win. All right, let's see. GME bouncing a little here. Hold on now. Adam Aaron, I don't think he bought 420,000 shares. Let's see. He probably got granted for 420,000 shares. Let me look at the filing. Hold on now. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, as you're filtering in, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algo. SEC filings, AMC. If the exercise price is 0, then hold on. Oh, 8K. No. Insider. I need insider. SEC report. Here we go. Sale and purchase record. Oh, there's 2 of them today. What is this one? H text. What is this nonsense over here? It's not letting me click on it. This is nonsense. The SEC stuff doesn't let me do it. All right, hold on. NASDAQ. Here we go. PDF. This one. Goodman. Nope. Let's see this one. No. So nothing today. What was the exercise price? D disposed of. So this dude sold. But if that's just normal stuff going on, this is all part of 10B 5-1. Yep, the rule reported effective pursuant to Rule 10B 5-1 trading plan that was all set in stone beforehand. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, filed on the 10th. No. There's nothing new today. The 2 ones on the 10th, one of them is Sean Goodman and one of them's Kevin Connor. I don't see anything. Brian, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. Think Tesla can hit 105? I'm guessing you mean 1055 maybe? I don't know what you're talking about there. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything that shows AA buying anything. And even if he did, if he's acquiring shares, it's got to be it's probably one of those granted shares where he just gets it granted. Hold on, what's this right here? Ooh, this law firm's coming out talking about the Robinhood stuff. That's interesting. People are cussing me out for blocking me in the Lucid forum. Bunch of yeah. Don't yell at them. One fast duster. Don't be that guy. All right, SPY moving back up here. Amy down 20 cents. Let's see what happens. He means 1105. Oh, 1105. Yep. I do. It's about to do it right now. A and X's options that were granted to him. Yeah, exactly. And the exercise price probably 0. They were granted. Ronald says AMC looking like 43.53 end of day for sure. All right, buddy. I'll take it. I'll take it. If this buy starts to go, we could easily get up there, but not that high. Let's see. Thoughts on Ford? I see it coming down anytime soon. So the thing is that Ford's probably going to continue coming out with good news around EVs. So be careful if you're going to buy puts on Ford. Ford's coming up. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't see if anybody aren't part of his shares restricted. Adam Aaron, yeah, they're all restricted. All of them are vesting at certain times. Like you're going to see like, oh, they have this many shares. No. They have many more than that. You just can't see it. None of them are granted or they're about to get more of them. So if anybody has that Adam Aaron thing, that 420,000, send it to me. But I looked on the SEC stuff and NASDAQ and all that. There were only 2 reports that came out today and neither of them were Adam Aaron. Let's see. Short the VIX, look who's in your chat. Who is it? Oh, there he is. There he is. All right, let's see. MGM ripping. Interesting. Look at IWM short interest if you can. Yeah, it's like 30%. They're back up over 100 million shares shorted. All right, SPY coming back up. Ford moving. Amy down 20 cents. We got what? Are we gonna have some fun now? Are we gonna have some fun? We're gonna have a little bit of fun. Oh, Spy coming up a little bit here. Amy coming back up. Sup, SCV? What's up, Aaron? How you doing, my man? Neo up 5. Yeah, would have been great if friggin' Lucid could have done that again today, huh? Fundamental value for AMC higher than whatever it's trading at right now because it literally, in my opinion, it is relatively impossible to quantify its cash flows over the next 10 years. Just based on all the things happening. Basically, we don't know how many rate hikes there's going to be, so that's going to affect a lot of things. AMC is going to be paying off some of their debt, so their cost of debt, they're basically, and when you look at the discount rate back, it's a weighted average cost of capital. It has to do with the cost of equity and the cost of debt. And another value too. I forget what it is. But that value is going to change. So their cost of capital, that discount rate will most likely decrease. When it decreases, the fundamental value goes up. So when that happens, and along with other things, I'm projecting them to have more cash flow over the next 10 years. It's very, very difficult to say what is AMC's value right now. It's very, very hard. It's all subjective, and you can provide reasoning for it, but nothing's going to be exact. But what you can say is that it's most likely wildly undervalued right now. 4 rate hikes projected. Yeah. So if they do so this is what I see them doing, honestly, with the rate hikes. They're going to project 4 and do 3, and the market's going to rip. Yeah, Morgan Stanley owns E-Trade now. What's the deal with Ford in the top right? It's popping up a little bit here. I mean, it's flat on the day. SPY rejecting off of its 50. Amy coming up a little bit. Double bottom off the 200 MA on what? Ford? Or what time frame are you looking at? AMC needs to do a share buyback. They're never going to do that because they just sold shares. It's basically like them selling the shares and then buying them back for a higher price. They're not going to do that. Dow went red. Screw the Dow. Ford coming up to VWAP. Amy down 19 cents here. We have, what is that? 43 minutes until power hour. Here we go. AMC about to move up. Oversold. Yeah. This is the Discord. Exactly. This is the Discord. All right, people. Let's see. Wonder when Hood is going to start getting hammered after that loss. What loss? I mean, they're moving all their employees online. It's not that big of a deal. All right, Amy, come on. SPY, don't you dare get rejected off of that 50 again. Absolute nonsense. If it does and makes a new low, today's going to be clapped. I want to start a protest. If you're brain dead, that's what you should do. Screw the Dow. Yeah, fuck them. Think that's a double bottom on the 5-minute on the SPY setting up. Hold on, let me look. Wait, hold on. I'd have to do it on this one. Yeah, little bit of a W here. It could do it, but if it's gonna do these tests of the 50 right here and it can't get above, then we're screwed. Let's see. SV got me rolling. Potty mouth. Sorry, Mom. All right. SPY perfect bounce off the 200 EMA on the 5-minute. Oh, the EMA? Hold on. I've got that over here somewhere. I've got that on this one. Yeah, it just bounced off the 200 EMA. Lucid will close at 44.50. Shut up, bro. Stop. Stop. SCV to run for top job at SEC? No, none of that. We're going to have none of that nonsense because you know what? It's not always their fault. They can't do anything. What are they going to issue? Fines? The fines aren't big enough. They cannot legally issue fines that are going to deter people from doing anything. So by default, the SEC is useless. What are they going to issue as a fine? $1 million to a hedge fund that manages $5 billion? You know what they're going to say to that? Put chump change. I'll throw you 10 million and I'll be fine. That's literally what they do. They're like, yeah, whatever. All right, SPY above its 50 right now, looking all right. Come on, Amy, get back up there. We're down 22 cents. GME down $1.57. Here we go. that's the issue with this. Like, what's the SEC going to do? Give them a fine? Whatever. Like, they can have hearings in front of Congress. The only thing that is actually the good thing that has come out is the DOJ investigation. Because you know what that is? Criminal. You screw up, you get caught for it. You know where you go? Not to the bank to get more money to give to the SEC. You go to jail. That's what happens now. If there is any criminal activity, the SEC is civil. They just like, yeah, pay them, whatever. But the DOJ is criminal. If they come out with something which is going to take some time to do, you're going to see that is going to scare these people with a lot of money. Not a fine. They don't care. But that's the thing. A fine is only a ticket, or a fine is only a penalty if you're poor. It only deters your behavior if you don't have the money to pay it. Now, poor is a relative term. It's like if you're like a small institution versus like a large institution. If you manage like $5 million and you get hit with a $1 million fine, that's 20% of your assets under management. That sucks. Your investors are going to be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?" But if you manage $10 billion and you get hit with $1 million fine, what is that? 0.1%. You're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's the same thing. It's like if some rich idiot wants to park his car in somewhere that is not allowed and he gets a parking ticket. It doesn't matter. He's just paying for parking. It doesn't make any sense. He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'll just pay the parking ticket. Chan Chan is back? Oh, I think that's fake Chan Chan. I have a feeling this is going to be a $22.99 type of day again. It could. You're right. It's the cost of doing business. Most firms have a contingency fund for this stuff. Exactly. That's the issue. Because when you see these types of things happen, it's the only way to really deter these people from doing it is to make the penalty scary. SPY's coming up a little bit here. That's not bad to see. The penalty for naked short selling, just like Grandante said in the interview that he had, or that whatever the conference, he was like, the fines are negligible. For misreporting short interest and marking shorts as long from your clients or whatever, the penalty for that, I've never, ever seen it over $1 million. I've looked at probably 15, 20 of them. They're never over $1 million. I think the highest is actually $750,000. So for doing that, when it doesn't go into FINRA's short interest reports, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of pissed at Fintel, because they were saying, no, if there's naked shorting, it's going to show up. No, it's not. They mark the shorts as long in their system. And when it goes, so when you mark it is when you're essentially committing accounting fraud, you're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Like it's a lot of nonsense going on here. Penalty should be 20x what you made on the crime. I would say at least double. At least double. Payments go right to the government, not the investors. Exactly. That's the other thing too. It's nonsense. All right, Amy coming up a little bit, down 12 cents. Ford moving up. Let's see. Lucid, don't fail me now. Okay. Coming back up above the 50, finally. Down horrendously still. AMD, please stay green. Oh, there we go, AMD. Come on now. All right, SPY's making a nice move back up here. Amy's getting a nice little candle, only down 6 cents here. Come on, let's break out of this range and start going. That's what we need to see. Remember, it only takes a little bit of a push for this to get going. Is Tesla going? Can I look at Riot? Is Bitcoin going? Are Bitcoin and Riot and Mara starting to run a little bit? Riot's up 2 today. Mara, how's Mara doing? Mara's up 3, not bad. Mara's low, though. I remember this was at like 40 something. All right, SPY kind of hanging out here. Let's see what happens. Amy down 9 cents right now. I'm very, very, very shocked that GME is not down horrendously today. Very shocked. Let's see. What color will the MA turn when all the lines merge? So tight right now. I don't know, man. All right, Amy, do your thing. SPY moving back up, getting a nice little pop here going into power hour. We got about 36 minutes left. Here we go. BBIG's been running today, Kriegs. Running. Oh, that's a candle and a half right there. There we go. Let's see. If I own shares and contracts of AMC, therefore, am I a criminal? No. Why would you be a criminal? All right, Amy. Stop playing around. We need to worry about things we can control, but if you can, buy, hold, you must. But hold, well, buy if you can, but hold, you must. There you go, Pete. Calling 2278 again today on Amy. Same Evan hedgy pattern. Hope I'm wrong and it rips. Me too. All right, down 6 cents. Come on. BBIG coming up again. 262 right now is the high. SPY settling down around its 100. Amy trying to break out of its range of the moving averages. Now we need to see a lot more to get the 50 bending back to the upside. But if we do see, I don't know. I feel like I'm a broken record. If we see the 50 start to bend up and we test and it's just we haven't seen it yet. Is BBIG squeezing? Not right now. It's still got a lot more room to go. It hasn't even gotten the news yet. I got called a cultist yesterday in your comment section. What? That's fine. I mean, this is a pretty cool cult. We learned how to like trade stocks and fight against market manipulation. It's like the coolest cult of all time. BBIG is ripping right now. Ripping. Here we go. GME, what are you doing? Hanging around the 50, not getting a lot of action right now. SPY still trying to move up to VWAP here. Amy's down 11 cents. Let's see. Oh, the OREV. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, people. Let's get going here. Come on. Come on. One fast. Take a look at eCore. This thing's up 64% today. Probably already made the move. No, though, do not chase that thing. I mean, maybe it'll keep going up. I don't want to say don't chase it, but Lucid. All right. Hey, one fast duster. We're coming back to life over here. The tide is coming soon on BBIG. Yeah, I think it is. What's AMD and Apple doing? AMD looking all right here. Not getting a whole big pop. I bet Apple's getting a decent move off of this. Really not interesting. Very interesting. All right. We drink some really funky Kool-Aid too. Yeah, hedgy tears. I wouldn't mind BBIG ripping. Neither would I. How far can Tesla go? To freaking the moon, bro. Once it starts to go, once Tesla gets that squeeze back in, where is it now? Hold on, let me look over here. Ooh, that's not the right thing. I want this right here too. I want this right here. 4 hour. Watch it at 1200. If it can get to 1200, watch it there. There could be a little breakout there. What is that? All-time high breakout? No. What's the all-time high on it? 1250? About 1250. Let's see. Oh, earnings is coming up. When? 27th of January. Interesting. Tesla earnings coming up. That could be interesting. Is BBIG still going? Oh, there she goes. My contracts, my leaps are probably still dead, but this is some volume coming in. That is some volume coming in on BBIG. All right, SPY just broke up a VWAP. Let's see if Amy's going to get a little bit. GME just sold off a little bit here. Kind of some nonsense over here. The Mad Soper, thank you so much for the super. I really, really appreciate that. If fines were compounded, it would cripple any hedge fund. Yes, it 100% would. We just need to see those fines better. The SEC needs to figure out a way to make the fines actually scary, because right now they don't have to admit or deny any guilt, and then they just pay the fine and move on with their lives. They don't care. GME coming down a little bit. SPY still moving up, just got above VWAP here. The 50s curling. We might get a little bit bullish going into close. I mean, these are a lot of green candles in a row, so watch for a little bit of a sell-off in the SPY, but hold on now. Yeah, I want more out of BBIG needs more, like a lot more. All right, Amy coming down to VWAP here. SPY is just hanging a little bit below its VWAP. Yeah, so a little bit of a sell candle here. Let's see, down 11 cents on Amy. This feels like a repeat of yesterday. Every single day has been feeling like the repeat of the day before. It's like crazy to watch this nonsense happen all day long. It's just like, oh, they're going to run it into close and maybe we're going to finish flat. We're down 11 cents going into power. All right, same thing that we've been seeing. Like, remember, we saw that other algo where it'd be like up, down, and then melt up through the rest of the day. Then they'd flip it upside down, and it would be like down, up, melt down for the rest of the day. It's the same exact thing all the time. All right, BBIG up 14.5% right now. Let's see. Amy down 9 cents. SPY's coming back up here. Hold your horses. Here we go. Fine should be $1 trillion. I don't know. Probably not, but like it should be a lot more than they should be very scary. AMC has literally been the same for like 8 days. Yeah, this is insane. They're again, same thing that we were talking about earlier. They're just trying to keep it right around here. Vortex on EXLA. Yeah. OTC. No, nothing on this one. I don't have any horse to hold. You know what, the OREV? You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to hold it. Let's see. When Mo asks true apes will feel a change in the force, just like Joda. You mean Yoda? Thank you. Anytime, Jorge. It's what do you call it? It's Amy down 4 cents now, getting a little bit of a pop here. What's going on with SPY? Coming down. Little divergence over here. BBIG coming down a little bit, but flagging a little bit. GME coming up. They might be saving those GME shares. We got 30 minutes until power hour, people. Here we go. Yeah, so for everybody new filtered in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, just helps out with the algorithm a little tiny bit. Let's see here. Forget fines. Yes, Pete, that's a little. All right, Amy just went flat and then came back down a little bit. Let's see if she's going to break. Let's see if she's going to break. Come on. 30-minute chart bending. Yeah, come on. Come on. We're down a penny. Like, flat. Nope, they're knocking it right here. Jesus. This is nuts. This is craziness right here. What they're doing is buying time. They're trying to, but the problem is that with them buying time, each day that goes by, the range that they have to try to keep it in is tighter. Each day that goes by, there's more pressure put on them to keep it in that range. Are they going to be able to do it? Who knows if their computer is going to be able to mess with this that much. Renaissance should just come in, or BlackRock or Vanguard could just go boom. It'd cuck them in their computer. Their computer is not going to save them from giant buying volume. It's just not going to, and we need to see that start to come in. After hours run, I don't know. Down 5 cents. SPY selling off over here. Watch Amy over here. Nobody ever messed with the market again if Pete had anything to do with it. That's facts. Pete would come in and just drop the hammer on them. Are you really surprised? No. I'm not surprised. This is exactly what I'm expecting until we see that little bit of buying volume. Once it goes, you're going to see me over here being freaking out, be like, it's about to go. SHWT1me818. Thank you so much for the super, or text on PIK, please. Yeah. Let's see. 45% utilization. Exchange reported short interest came out yesterday at 4.71%. Other than that, I don't see any data on here. All right, SPY coming down, Amy coming down. Everything's starting to move down a little bit here. Nonsense again. Lucid calls are going to Ramen Town. Shut up. Just traded McDonald's to pay for lunch. There you go. Waiting for Mr. Base to put a D limit order for $1 million of AMC on a lit exchange. Past 23, what are the next levels we need to know? So 2350. What's going on with Stream? What do you mean? Vanguard, BlackRock are down huge if they're still in this. What's your thoughts on institutional investment? It's good and bad. The problem is that the institutional investors are good if we kept buying too. Because if there's all these synthetics out there and we can keep that ratio where it doesn't look like the institutions are buying that much and don't hold a certain percentage of the float, then we'd be good. But the problem with what we're seeing now is institutions now, like previously at the end of Q3, owned 30%. So they bought the shares from us. Now what that does is utilization is lower, and then that's going to push cost to borrow lower too, because the institutions are the ones lending out those shares. When that happens, there's just less pressure put on them. SPY just bounced off its 50 MA on the 1 minute. Let's see what happens. Amy's down 10 cents now. BBIG up 13.5%. GME very not doing a whole lot today. Look at these. Like the volume on GME today, 1.23 million. And the amount of shares that they took out on GME today is just drunk, completely drunk. Let's see what they've done on Amy if they pumped it over 1 million yet. I don't think they have. 802,000. That was what GME was looking at in terms of shares going out on loan, literally in the pre-market. Why isn't big money turning up? They might be waiting. Like, that's the thing. Like, they might be waiting to strategically like buy because they know exactly what I'm like. I think, I don't know. I think that they are seeing the same thing that I'm looking at here. Each day that goes by leading into these expiration dates, the window gets tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter that they need to keep it in. So if they just delay it, well, they're not going to have to spend as much money to get it up because let's just say the price that they would needed to get it to like a week ago was 26, but now it's 24 or 20 above 23. So that's not going to cost them as much money to do it if they're going to put all of that buying volume back into the stock. And if it sets it off, well, it doesn't cost them that much money to let the next big run happen. Did you see the Benzinga GME news in Ortex? Is it on Webull? Like, I don't think Ortex does news, does it? GameStop whale trades. Yeah, I don't know. I see this right here, the whale trades right here. I don't see anything else though. We've noticed this today. Big position showed up on the publicly available options history. We check here at Benzinga. What is it? 5 are puts, 8 are calls. Yeah, pretty even. Nothing too crazy over here. Nothing too wild. Credit Suisse ups AMC holdings. Yeah, they might have. Hold on, let me look over here. We're gonna get the institutional ownership changes over here. Hold on. Hold on. I'll look right now. I'll look for Credit Suisse. Nope, Credit Suisse didn't do anything. That was from the 12th of November. So what I'm looking at right here, Credit Suisse. So I mean, I'm using Fintel right now, which I don't want to do, but that's what we're doing. So right here, Credit Suisse, they increased by 199%, but this file came out in November. So this is from Q3. This isn't Q4 numbers. So the Q4 numbers that we have seen, like watch right here. Brookstone, nothing too crazy. We had DNB Asset Management increased 254%. We saw Vanguard. Nope, these are still from. So this right here, Camelot, 6% increase. These are no change. XR Securities increased a little bit in their calls and puts, increased their puts more. These two institutions closed out, and that's it. Nothing crazy. So nothing is popping up yet on the institutional ownership changes on AMC for Credit Suisse. Sorry. Fintel only showed their sells? No, they showed institutions increasing. All right, Amy down 4 cents. SPY trying to make a move back up here. Come on, BBIG, do something. Feed Amy more popcorn to get AMC popping. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be pretty sweet. Assuming the pie of AMC shares is getting bigger, i.e. more synthetics being created, how can we be confident that public ownership is being carved into? So the what do you call it? I'm just going based off the sentiment that I've seen. People have been freaking out over the last month and a half. Freaking out. You know what that causes? It's people getting out. Oh, BBIG coming back up. So when you see times where the stock is going up, this is not how it's supposed to work in terms of like what is smart investing. Smart investing would say buy when the stocks are down if you think they're going to go up and hold when the stocks are going up. That's not really what we're seeing. Amy coming up a little bit here though. Come on. Let's see. Ortex on BBIG. Yeah, it is. BBIG is getting really, really jumpy right now. Let's see. 25% estimated short interest, 99% utilization, high cost to borrow. Ooh, days to cover stepped up 1.5. Oh, no, it didn't. Yeah, a little bit. 1.5 days to cover on BBIG. So pretty high over there overall. People getting out or shills ramping up. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you kind of sense it in like everybody's like you can see it's just like that's how people's like idea are like that's and then when it comes out that AMC's ripping in the after hours, people are like woohoo, and it's like come on, we got to keep the same energy all the time. We all think the stock is going to go up, so why do we get sad when the stock is going to go down? Norm, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, boom goes the dynamite on BBIG. A little bit here. We're up 14.6. Why it's not coming up? Ricardo, what do you mean over BBIG? New day highs over here. Set. Oh, it's going. BBIG's going. This is an interesting one. There it goes. There it goes. We need Amy to do stuff like this. This is what we need out of Amy. Let's see. Have my BBIG calls even moved? I don't think they have. No, they have not moved. That's nonsense. The RSI is on fire on BBIG. If it's squeezing, the RSI is not going to matter. Yeah, like which brokerage has all the FTDs? I feel YouTubers have a small percentage of AMC in portfolio and just now turned into making money like some others. Just a feeling. What do you mean? We've always been trading. I mean, what do you mean? What is that? Buy and hold. What are you talking about there? How are they not moving? My leaps are printing. Mine aren't moving. The spreads on them aren't getting touched. Your leaps, MCrease. A leap would be 2023. My 2023s are not moving at all. Zero. There's a giant bid on it. That's why. There's no bid. That's why. And it wouldn't make sense that they would be printing right now. I mean, it's so far out of the money, unless you got closer to the money ones. I know STV is balls deep in AMC. I am. Yeah, there she goes. 18.8% right now. I mean, by the end of the day, these should flicker back, and then tomorrow they could get updated. But my leaps are not moving as well. Yeah, mine aren't moving. Not moving. Yeah, BBIG ripping right now. Oh, boy. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just hitting that like button on the stream just helps out with the algorithm, guys. So thank you guys so much to those of you who have already done it and who are going to. Helps out a whole lot. M. Creeks, what strike? Because I have the 750s, and they're not going anywhere. They're not moving. The spread on them sucks. That's why. They will eventually come back up, but that's the problem. When you're going to buy liquid options with a lot of time and far out of the money, they're not going to move on moves like this. You like really need the contract to hit. BBIG volume isn't crazy. Shouldn't that be up if it's a squeeze? Yeah, hold on. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, I mean, this isn't crazy. What is this volume? 41 million. What's it today? 13 million. Yeah, that's not crazy volume on BBIG. Oh, 3 and 350. That's why. Those are going to be a little bit more liquid. Mine are not. Hot stock tip, AMC. There you go. All right, Amy's trapped in its range. Spy's coming down. BBIG doing its thing, ripping up here. Have you heard that rumor about STV doing a YOLO on SPY calls? Oh, I always YOLO on SPY. That's the best thing to do because it really, really worked out earlier this week, and all my contracts are basically free for the rest of this week. If they go to zero, I'm still way in the green. Let's see. Do you still have your March calls for AMC? Yeah. I still got them. They're down. I mean, that's like with AMC, it's like, oh, you buy them. I mean, you hope they're going to go up for the time that you're holding them. But when I put money into options, I just, in my mind, it's like, it's gone. That's how it works. BlackRock and Pelosi need to step in. Pelosi's not going to do shit. BlackRock might. SG really hating on Lucid over here. It's fine. It's fine. I know. BBIG is rocking. Moas tomorrow? I don't know, man. I don't know. That would be pretty cool if it did. BBIG is a short squeeze signal. Did it signal a squeeze on Ortex? Is that what happened? No, it didn't. It didn't trigger one. It should have, though. My BBIG April call is still red. That's tough. All right, come on, Amy, go. We're literally down 13 cents right now. Look, flat. Nothing's going on. With the SPY coming down like this, it's almost like they're holding it up. Like GME kind of messing around over here, but it's almost like they're holding AMC up right in this range right here. Bouncing off VWAP, just kind of hanging around. I have a few. The breakout, but okay, so when you talk about like an AMC breakout, the first step, get it above 23. 23 is going to be decent for this week. So maybe if we start to run to 24, 25, 26, we see that gamma ramp start to come into effect. Okay, cool. Now we're in reach next week of like the big danger zones. The big danger zone now with all the shares that have gone out on loan over the last couple of weeks, probably 35. That's probably where it is now. It's mid to upper 30s now is where the danger zone is. If we cross 40, done. But that's going to take a lot of work. That's going to take a lot of buying pressure to come in. Now, is that going to come from retail, institutions, market makers, shorts covering? I don't know. Is it going to happen? I also don't know. Lucid bouncing, not a hedge fund. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be lying to me right now. Don't you dare. Oh, not a hedge fund. There we go. Lucid calls coming back to life. Here we go. Flat all day. Let's rip already. Yeah. AMC back to 60, 70 will be clutch. If it went through 40, it's going further than that. Hello, SCV. You'd want to sell an out of the money put when you're expecting to make the most money when it pulls back in general. No, if you sell an out of the money put, you're saying I'm willing to buy at these lower prices. If you sell a put, you have a positive delta. So if the stock goes down, you're going to lose. Lucid moving. One fast duster. Stop. Lucid's still red. Shut up, bro. Shut up. Thoughts on BBIG? I think it with Cryptide, I think it's gonna be really good. But I don't know. Go lick that like. There you go. There you go. Lucid broke 45. It did, and then came back down at the 200. But the 50's curling around. That's what we want to see. Spy's being a little a-hole right now. GME trying to come back up. We need Amy. We're down 8 cents, bro. Come on. Come on, people. Come on now. Lick it good. Bullish action. That's what I want to see. We're literally seeing down, up, down, up. The candles are the same size. We're seeing manipulation. All right, Spy, come on. Break that 50 and come back up. Amy, get above 23. Every single time. Or just one at 23. Come on, let's go. Lucid, you too. We're not letting you go either, Lucid. You're staying right in my portfolio right now. You're staying right in my trading account, and you're going to print for me. All you have to do is ask nicely, though. We figured this out at the casino. Lucid, please print. Amy, I would really, really appreciate if you went over 23 by close today. That's all you got to say. Spy keeps bouncing off the 200 EMA. I think it's the EMA, isn't it? Spit on it first. Gio. DUAC pop again, 68. Is it really going? Jesus. Hold on. Where's DUAC? DUAC. Yeah. What's the day high? 68.90? Yeah, that might do it. DUAC might do it. It's getting going here. Here we go. BBIG going to squeeze soon. Oh, profits coming to a theater near you. Just casual forward. Oh, that would be dirty. That would be dirty. What we need is a power hour shill fest. Yeah, so then I can rant a little bit, right? So then we can get a little bit of a rant and start to get going. Flip my Lucid puts for a whole dollar brick by brick. Attaboy, not a hedge fund. Profit's profit. Amy, we talked about this. Exactly. We talked about this. All right. Spy now above the 50. Amy not really getting some help over here. Still down 10 cents. When Chan, I don't know. Are you worried about that 119 Lucid lockup ending? Yes, that's why my calls are weeklies, and I'm not going to have to deal with any of that nonsense. Or it's going to expire worthless. Like, that's one of the two. BBIG squeezing during power hour. It might. The volume's not really there for, like, the volume's not saying that it's squeezing. Like, the volume's pretty, like, not that crazy, like, for squeeze. Let's see. Come on. Oh. No, she's just not going. Spy, big pop here. I'll pretend to be a shill so you can rant. No. Yeah, I don't think this is not the BBIG squeeze. Lucid puts. That's not very nice. You think the lucid shorts are waiting for the lockup before they can cover, banking on them selling? Yeah, unless it rips again, like 8%, like we saw it yesterday, then they're completely screwed. All right. So, I mean, SPY's making lower highs and lower lows. So, I don't know. We're going to need to see it really start to jump over here in order for it to be like, all right, let Amy go. I mean, GME just got a nice little candle, then got rejected right back down to VWAP. Amy's down 6 cents right now. Not doing a whole lot. Go DWAC. Is DWAC going again? DWAC, I mean, 68.90. If it blasts above 68.90, then it could really get going. Yeah, in June wasn't the AMC squeeze. No, it wasn't. Gasparino said he has a better looking cankles than you. No. That dude actually has cankles. Let it go. Oh, that was terrible. That was awful. That was so bad. That was the worst one we've ever done. Oh my God. The 50's curling on Amy. SPY is kind of hanging around here. If we get a green candle off of that, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked. Clearly, STV sold. Funny. That synthetic girlfriend did not like that one. Let's see. Come on. Oh, did we do it? Did we do it again? I don't know. Gerardo, thank you so much for the super price target on Tesla for the end of the week. I mean, if the market gets a little bullish again and Tesla DWAG going, we could see 1200 on Tesla. I think we could see 1200 on Tesla, but we would need to see it really get going. Don't go off what I say. I don't trade Tesla ever. But thank you so much for that, Superman. I really appreciate that. Nailed it. Not really. We're still down 6 cents. Didn't help out a whole lot. GME, literally no action over here. Nothing. BBIG, what are we looking at over here? Oh, another candle coming through. We saw TMI synthetic chin earlier. Oh, that's interesting. SCV paused the algos with his angelic vocals. Oh, God. Activate the diaphragm. Sing it? I don't know if we can. Non-stop singing makes the stocks go burr. Yup. I mean, now we're down 8 cents. Uh-oh. Maybe we never, ever get to sing again, making the SPY go down and everything else coming down with it. So let's see. Where's AMD and Apple? Are these doing all right? AMD. What is this nonsense right here on AMD? What the hell happened? Geo, what was this? That sucked. Apple struggling. You must be awesome at karaoke. I don't know. I've never done it before. All right, people. We got 8 minutes until power hour. Let's see what happens. If SPY's going to get a little bit of action here. I mean, after those inflation numbers in the original reaction, I was hoping to see a little bit more out of the SPY in the market today, but apparently not. So we're going to just wait till tomorrow. But if we get a little bit jumpier in power hour, we could see a little bit of action. Come on. AMC end of day, 2310 says Barry. I'd love to see that. GME's volume is so low, the chart looks like it's an OTC stock. Yeah, it does. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Look at this. There's no volume on this thing. It's just like gap, 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 no candle. Like, this is crazy. AMC's at least looks kind of normal. Don't discourage him. Wait, what did Boston guy say? SpaghettiOs? DWAC broke 69. It hit it and came right back down. SPY pop. Hold on now. We got 7 minutes until power hour, everybody. Here we go. Volume is so dry. I mean, everything's dry today. Thank you for trading with us all day. One fast duster, anytime. Anytime. Today wasn't as good as yesterday and the day before, but you know, sometimes you just got to take it. Lucid, you're going to have to do something for me tomorrow in order for one fast duster to shut his mouth. Just kidding. I'm joking. I don't care. Just notice that public investment fund owns 1 billion shares of Lucid. You can own 1 billion. Oh, wait, what was it? They made a deal with like the Saudi government, didn't they, at one point? How do you own a 1.59 billion shares? Well, that's a lot. Throw some water on Amy. I'm hoping. Here we go, people. We're coming into power hour. We got 6 minutes left. I don't think Prog's dead. I think it needs to announce those partnerships for it to really get going. I don't really want Lucid on the chart here because it's kind of making me not upset. I'm just kind of disappointed in it today. Amy down 6 cents, 0.26%. Spy's looking like it wants to come up. GME getting a little bit of a pop here. AMZ hits 90 to 100. I take all my profits, pay out my parents' house. Cole, you got to do what you got to do, buddy. PBIG coming down. VBIG coming right back down to where it came from. 5 cents on Amy. Well, Spy with a nice little pop up to VWAP. Amy. I love how the Spy gets these like larger pops, and then Amy's just like, it just goes like poof, and then comes back down for no reason. Nice. Awesome. Amazing. Here we go. Walmart or text. Shut up. Oh, God. None of this Nancy. No, I still think Apple looks primed. I'm thinking we should go back to 177 today. Oh, I don't know about today. I have calls that expire next week, so I'm fine with holding my Apple calls for a little bit. I've hit some dirty trades on Apple recently. Actually, AMC plus 1 cent today. That's down 5 cents right now. BBIG came down 2 cents. No, it came down like 10 cents from the height. From the height. All right. Oh, Amy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Up. 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 Come on. So everybody say it with me. Up. Let's get her up. Everybody cheer her on. Just up. Come on. Let's go. Curling on the 50. We need the 50 to start coming back up. We need Spy to get above VWAP. We've seen these 2 VWAP tests right here on the 1 minute. If it blows right through, that could be decent. We're still down 2 pennies right now. BBIG starting to come back up. Let's see. Sing it? No. It hasn't worked. The singing has not worked except for the first time. They caught on to our algorithm right there. We found their trick and they stopped. Yeah, Shiba's doing well today, dude. I think it's listed on a Mexican exchange now. Come on. Ooh, here she goes. Oh, wow. That's the first time we've seen her be up a penny in a little while. Come on. This is so funny. This is so identical to yesterday. Hold on. Let's see if we're trading on the same exact freaking algo as yesterday. Let's see. Okay. Mental picture of this. Now we're going to move over here. No, it's a little bit different, but at the same time, same thing. AMC green. Yeah, went green for a little bit, but hold on. Spy's trying to move up here. Here we go, people. Tesla up 5. And Lucid can't even get up a little bit. Nonsense. Nonsense. Come on, Spy. Stop being a little a-hole over here. Fucking Christ, AMC. Lucid really time to sell? Shut. No, I'm holding. I'm holding. I don't take random financial advice from people on the internet. I'm not doing it. I made you a mashup, bro. I did not hear your theme song. Theme song? Oh, I did hear it. It was really funny. It was really funny. We can play it. We can play it after close today. What's Lucid looking like? Everybody's telling me to sell, and I don't agree with them. I'm just not going to do it. If it dies, it dies, and I'm going to be okay. It's not like I'm never going to financially recover from it. I'll be fine. It's been around 22.75 the whole day. DWAC breaking 69 again. Freaking DWAC. What's this? Lucid bouncing off the 50. Spot. Rejecting off VWAP. Amy down 4 cents. What's Apple looking like? All right. Same difference as the Spy over here. AMD. What are we looking like? AMD still green, but this was nonsense right here. I don't know what happened here. What's your target for Lucid? The moon. Just kidding. I don't know. I want it above 47 tomorrow. That's what I want. What's it at now? Oh, wait, I don't know. Was it 45 something? It crossed 47 today, and I was having a great time. Should I take your advice to not take advice from random guys on the internet? Yes, Boat Bum. 100%. You have Walmart puts. What do you think? Or text? I'm not giving you a Walmart or text. It's like 1%. It's negligible. All right. SPY coming down a little bit here. Amy still down about 4 cents. Nothing. Literally, it's just been. I mean, it's coming up a little bit for, but nothing's going. Nothing. 47. One fast duster. Just you wait. Just you wait. Boston guy says Lucid 35 next week. You can go to 35 next week all you want. My contracts expire Friday. How about this? We let my contracts make a bunch of money this week, and then you guys can crush it on the lockup puts next week. Can we make that agreement, please? Can we please just do that? Let me guess. We squeeze on Friday. I have no idea. Never panic buy. I didn't panic buy. I just got a terrible fit. I got in at a terrible time. Like, I would have been crushing it on Lucid yesterday if I got my fills better. Deal, Boston guy, deal. I'm gonna kill it on the lockup puts. All right, now that we're on the same page, let's let Lucid rip. Let's see here. All right, Amy coming up a little bit. Ooh, SPY little pop. Come on, down a penny. No, more. What's the volume on these candles? Nothing. Literally zero. What's this one? 141,000. No, nothing. I'll buy the puts when you sell your calls. Cool. Deal. Perfect. This is the best trade deal in the history of trade deals. AMD coming down. Nonsense. Look at this. They're all trading on the same algo. Let's see. This is just crazy here. SPY selling hard. Rip Lucid. I don't even want to look. I know it's coming down. I already know Lucid is going to come down off of that power hour. Yep. We just got into power hour, everybody. Here we go. Let's see what happens during power hour. All right. We got 59 minutes left. I want AMC. Again, I'm making the formal request to see AMC close above 23. Are we going to see it? I don't know. They're probably just going to trade it flat today. Not going to lie. That's kind of what we're looking like. But we are in power hour right now. I don't know. There's no easy way from Earth to the stars. Let's get it. True. SPY got smoked just now. It did. Yeah. Also, for all the new people filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, just helps out with the algo. Thank you guys so much. Now, we want Amy to get above 20. We want a green day at least. We should close 44.50. Bet me. Technically, I already am. Oh, coming back up here. But still down only 4 cents. Nothing happening right here. Zero. GME, little pop, but nothing too crazy here. Flat is more bullish than it dipping below 22. They don't want it to. Here's the thing. They don't want it to do like either of these dips. They don't want it to dip below 22, or they don't want it to dip like significantly. They need it. They essentially need it to stay right here. And if it doesn't, either way, they're screwed. Because then they have to hedge on the puts on the downside, expose themselves that way, or it's going to come down and then rip back up, and then they have to hedge the puts, then unhedge the puts, and then unhedge the calls, and then hedge the call. It's going to be a disaster for them if it doesn't just stay right here. Can you put BBIG up? Yeah, I can. Oh, BBIG coming back up. Ted G, thank you so much for the super, man. I really, really appreciate that. Doing a great job. Keep trucking, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, people, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Boom, boom candles in 5 minutes. Trust me, bro. All right, man. BBIG coming back up. Amy. SPY selling again. Watch Amy over here. Down 8 cents. Not really moving a whole lot over here. Any changes for AMC on Ortex? Let me look. All right. Well, we got BBIG up here. We want AMC. I want to see the GME one too to see if it got above like 2 million today. If it did, that's drunk. Absolutely drunk. All right, 840, nothing. 19.32% estimated short interest on Amy. Let's see what it is on GME. $1.12 million shares. That's absolutely insane. That is insane. What's the volume? 1.12 million, I said. What's the volume say? 1.28 million. They still almost borrowed as many shares that have traded today on GME. That's insane. Not Subaru advice. Smash that AMC buy button. There you go, Subi sickness. There you go. All right, Amy. Patience pays to all the BBIG haters who said she's going to go to zero. BBIG, hold my beer. There you go. SV, your explanation of AMC's movement is the most educated I've heard over the past year. Thank you. It's just logically makes sense in my mind. That's all it is. We can talk about it again in the video tonight. I think we're coming down to crunch time. Like we're teetering on the brink. Like it's right there. It just needs a little bit of a push and then it can go. It's not like we need to rip like 40% in order for the next move to go. It's so close to being super dangerous for a lot of these market makers. Any new news? No. BBIG to double digits for the win. I would love that. Then my calls would end up getting up there. G-Me, nope. Spy trying to bounce back up here. I'm not even going to look at Lucid right now. Don't tell me. You're up 100% in a few hours. Probably get in the morning and see what's up. There you go. Ask Tapper. I have to hold Lucid under 45 because that's where my covered calls are at. One fast duster. That's not what we agreed on. We did not have a covered call clause to this agreement that we had that we were going to let Lucid run this week and then let you get in on the puts next week. That was not part of our original agreement. Boston guy, that was funny. My spy calls have been theta burned all day. Yeah, we were chasing a little bit. We took a tiny, like a loss on the spy calls and then got hit a little on the puts. But other than that, we've been chilling. Not really doing a whole lot today. Lucid through the floor. Stop it. Stop. No. My long on SIAC. I don't have a SIAC position. BBIG looking good right here. Amy down 11 cents now with the spy selling off pretty hard. We are in power hour now. We got 54 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Are they going to pin it flat again? Come get my FOMO bag holder. BBIG average at like $10. Daddy wants his money back. All right. Hopefully we're coming for you. If that happens, my calls are going to print. Let's see. Brady ripping the Eagles this weekend. Oh, check the tweet I just at. Oh, that's going to be hard if my notifications are going wild. Unless you sent it to me. I don't see it. How many options trades can I make if my account is under the pattern day trading rule? Day trades, you can only make 3 a week. If you're in a cash account, it doesn't matter. You just have to trade with settled cash. You can make as many trades as you want as long as you have settled cash to do so. Zomedica is ripping. Interesting. That's an interesting company. Didn't they just acquire somebody? All right, Amy down 9 cents. Spy's at the low right now. Spy's going to have a flat day, a little premium burn day here, a 0.11% after those inflation numbers. BBIG looking like it wants to come back up here. Interesting. When do you think we'll be back above 17? I have no idea. I think it's very possible that we do it within the next 2 weeks, but at the same time, I don't know. We need that little push and then it can start to get going. What is holding us down? The market maker. I'll go over this again. I need people to understand why we're trading it, why we're doing this. Like I've said it so many times, it has to do with delta hedging. There's no other explanation for this that I see right now. They're not hedging the calls, and they know what happens when the option chain freaks out. They know. They know exactly what's about to happen when the option chain freaks out, and we see it. What happens? We buy more calls, we buy more shares, the stock rips, the market makers get screwed. In the shorts, some of the shorts have to cover. What they're doing now is something that we haven't seen before, which if they fuck it up, it's so much better for us. Because if they were hedging a little bit before and then we started to run and then all of those additional calls were running in the money and that's what we were seeing, well, that's still good for us. And that's how we ran to 77. But there's, almost 600,000 contracts out of the money. It's entirely possible right now that they're not hedging. And the reason is because, well, we've seen the max pain, the balance off of all of that stuff, that the price will finish right below max pain. The put deltas will increase. The call deltas will decrease. And the offset from all of those calls, like the net delta that they have, will be fine because it'll be counteracted by the puts. In the system, the computer system that's delta hedging for them doesn't care how they become delta neutral. It just cares that they are. So since they would get to that directionally neutral status, well, it doesn't matter because if they're already delta neutral, why would you buy the shares to be delta neutral again? You're just doing it twice. They're not doing that right now, and that's why we're seeing the price so flat on these couple of days. But the silver lining is stop with the lucid talk. I'm holding it. So the thing is that every single day that goes by, more calls pop up on the option chain. There's nothing that we can do about that. People are going to do it. Will it work? I don't know. But more calls are going to pop up. Here's what that does. It makes the window that they have to keep it in so tight. And that's why these last 2 days we've seen it trade so flat. Lucid, like your deal. Run, baby, run. So the reason why we're seeing it trade flat those 2 days is because of what we just talked about. They need to keep it so tight in that range because the gamma for this week's not bad. Like there is a ramp here. And remember, 23 is going to be important. 8,000, or basically 9,000 calls are going to run in the money, but 12,600 puts will run out of the money. So 23 is good. We want to close. The first step is 23. That's really what it is. The first step's going to be 23. Are we going to do it today? I don't know. Hopefully we can do it tomorrow if we don't do it today. Friday would be very, very interesting to do it because if they really start to freak out on the chain and they feel like they're losing control right near expiration, their computer system could just be like, hedge it. And then it starts going. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We're getting a nice little spy pop here, little double bottom around here, little tiny W on the 1 minute. Let's see if Amy's going to get a little bit of that action. I don't know if she's going to. We have 49 minutes left here, people. Here we go. Lucid did 47 today. Look, the day high on Lucid today is 47.59. Simply Smith, thank you so much for the super. I just tweeted at you. It's Schwab's 5-day on AMC. Huh? Can you you got to DM it to me cuz oh, there it is. I think. You have to DM it to me cuz I won't oh, here it is. This is what Schwab's 5-day looks like on AMC. It has not moved. Yeah. That's what how exactly. Like literally this makes perfect sense. They have to keep it in this range. If they don't, it's done. Now, yeah, max pain is 22 for January, so that does come into effect. But even if it's at 22, they have to hedge a little bit. So they need it below. Are they going to be able to get it there? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think the buyers will step back in and be like, nope, because we're still going to be like gamma, 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 gamma. Now, it doesn't mean just because the option chain is there and it's crazy, it doesn't mean that it has to happen. It's just a higher potential for a move. You just looked at the open interest on the 121, 145 calls is over 206,000. Yeah, the amount that they have to hedge on those, according to the Delta, is like 19,000 shares. It's zero. So those people are kind of irrelevant in terms of like helping out with the gamma. The 40s are good, the 30s are decent, but this week sets up decently so far. So this week it starts to go and then it comes back. It's a weird thing that we're seeing here. STV, you are taking over, my man. Jordan, I appreciate that. Yeah, for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, just helps out. Who is Max and why is he in pain? Well, technically it's Max Pain for retail. Lucid bouncing off the 50 coming up. Come on, Spy. Let us go. Down 5 cents. Come on. 47 minutes left. Literally, look at what we've done. How many minutes is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes. Actually, even all the way from back here. So since 12:40, we really have not moved. We have not moved really since like 12:40 today. King Kyle, I know, it was funny. I watched that video and I died. I was laughing so hard. I feel like I've made it as a content creator now, right? When people make hate videos about you, does that mean that like you're doing something? Let's see. Sing for a boom boom candle. I don't know if that's gonna work out the way we think it is. Guess I need to buy the dip again, says Chris. There you go. Somebody was in here being like, I'm about to buy 1 million shares, and then we ripped. And I was like, I feel like that's not allowed. We're down 6 cents right now. Like in the other issue, it's not really an issue, but like the 1.12 million shares on loan for GME today. Are you kidding me? can they stop the computer manually? No. The way that they would do this is, so the problem is that it is impossible. Lucid, one fast duster. Thanks for the agreement over here, buddy. The problem with delta hedging is that since they have to sell so many calls, in the price movements of a lot of these are going to be so volatile. They're just going to flicker up and down. The deltas are going to change. Well, the delta neutral position is going to change so often. It's just going to flicker all the way around. So we don't really know, like, that you couldn't do it manually. You couldn't even do it if you were just trying to do it on one strike. It wouldn't work. You'd have to be like, all right, sell, all right, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. It would not work. It'd be so difficult for you to do it because at the time that you enter that order and it gets filled, the delta's already going to be different. So the system is just like swirling around these shares over and over and over. SPY coming up a little bit here. Amy down 4 cents. SHW1 me. SHWT1 me. I gotta figure out how to pronounce your name, buddy. BBIG, thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate that, man. You guys don't have to send those in if you don't want to, but special thank you to those of you who do. Whoa, BBIG new highs coming up again. BBIG is getting a little bit jumpy over here, everybody. BBIG not only testing daily highs, it is literally stomping and spitting on its old day. All right, AMC's back in the green right now, up 4 cents. BBIG is moving up really big right now. Let's see, GME trying to move up too. Here we go. We got 45 minutes, people. Here we go. BBIG is on a rocket right now. Hold on. Did my contracts even move on BBIG? I doubt it, but it'd be pretty sweet if they did, you know? Not really. I mean, the bid stepped up a little bit on it, but let's see. Come on, Amy. Hold that green. Hold that green, Amy. Nah, came back down a penny. SPY, nice little tank candle there. Here we go, though. LFG apes, here we go. It's showtime. Oh, gotcha. BBIG ripping right now. Amy down 2 cents. Out of the range, though, so let's see what happens over here. SPY starts to get going again. The max pain for the June run-up was probably like 10 or something crazy like that, or like 13. It wasn't like anything wild. Oh, BBIG above $3 right now. Wait, hold on. That's where it starts to get nutty on the option chain. This is gamma right here, I think. No, not yet. So it's a little bit crazy on BBIG's option chain, but like it needs to get to like 450 for it to really be gamma. All right, Amy up 3 cents right now. BBIG is getting really nutty around 3. SPY's kind of hanging out here. Amy back into the green. GME down 1.33. Amy up 0.13, up 3 cents right now. Here we go, everybody. Can you explain what max pain is? Yeah, it's the what do you call it? It's the price where the most amount of calls and puts expire out of the money, hurting options buyers, which are retail most likely every single week, and benefiting options sellers, which are institutions and market makers every single week. Lucid 44.50. I can't tell if you're actually saying the right price or if that's your price target. $0.14, 13 cents. Guys, if we get a little jumpy here, we have a chance to hit 23 today. And that would be good. That would be very strong. 23, good. Holding BBIG at $12 a share. Long way to go, says Nathan. Hey, man, hopefully we're coming for you. Up 900% on my $3 BBIG calls. There you go. Amy, come on. We need a little bit more volume out of you over here. A little bit more out of you. I mean, like 13 cents more. That's not a whole lot to ask for. $22.99 end of day. Yeah. Went from down 5K to up 3K. There you go, M. Kriegs. All right. Hold on. BBIG trying to make that next push up to above 3. Amy, 22.87 still. SPY trying to get a little bit of a move here. Come on. What are we going to do here, Amy? Are you going to give it to us? Yeah. Come on. I know you want to go. Let's see what happens at the close of this candle if she shoots on the next one. That would be sweet. If this candle closes and she shoots, that's going to be sweet on Amy. Come on. Come on now. This candle's about to close. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait. This is on the 5-minute. What am I, an idiot? I'm stupid. Sorry. That was on the 5-minute. All right. Here we go. I was like, why isn't this candle about to close? That was on the 5-minute. My bad. Yeah, here she comes. She's slowly stepping up over here. Come on, Amy. We're up 7 cents right now. We need more. Oh, here comes BBIG. SPY down. Watch Amy over here. Still up 7 cents. BBIG looking like she really wants to get going. Yeah, my leaps better pay. Let's see. Did I just go green on my leaps? No, I'm still down because the spreads are reckless. All right, BBIG moving back down. Amy's still up 7 cents. Come on, Spy. Don't do this to us right now. We have 41 minutes left. We have enough time to close above 23, everybody. Also, for everybody new filtering, if you guys don't mind hitting that like, let's see. Amy, come on. Come on. 23, 23, 23. Get those fucking puts out of the money and get those calls back in the money to get a little push. We need that little institutional buy. If any institution's watching this right now, we're getting a little bit of momentum going into close. They know what we're looking at. Come on. You want us to see that momentum start to come back in and close above 23. We want the momentum to really get going. That's what we want to see. What are we at right now? 22.86. We're just hanging out here. What's SPY going to do? If SPY starts moving back up, we can see it start to go. It's just flickering between 22.86 and 22.87. That's the more recent high, 22.88. Here we go, everybody. Does it matter if it hits 23 in the after hours? Not real. I mean, it does. I mean, that would be good. That would be pretty sweet to see. Okay, come on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. 22.90. That wasn't that big, but that was the hot. That was a nice little candle here that we got back up. Come on. Let's go. 23. SPY moving back up. Come on, Amy. You can do it. Get that buying volume in here. BBIG swinging all over the place. Yeah. It's at 3. Just mob more because why not? There you go. All right. We're only up 7 cents right now. We're flickering between that 22.86 and 22.90. Come on, Amy. You can do it. Neo's going. There you go, Ryan. I like to see that. All right. Oh, nope. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Max Payne only 250 this week for BBIG. No, that's not great. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But oh boy, it's close. It is close. It is close. Come on. Come on. I know you want it. I know you want it, Amy. Flagging. Come on. One big boom. I mean, the MACD's curling down a little bit here. Hold on. SPY coming down. Watch out below on Amy for a second here. Nope. Not having it. I like this. Come on. Oh, no. There it is. Nope. 87. It's just hanging out right here up 8 cents, 9 cents. It just needs a little bit of a push, just like always. Yeah, BBIG up 27% right now. Really getting going here. BBIG flagging again. Yep. Amy looking like she wants to go. I think she wants to go. Only 24 million in volume today on Amy? Yeah, only 24 million so far. Sing blurred blinds? I know you want it, Amy. SCV's neighbors be like, bro, I know, it's wild. I say the wildest things over here. All right, SPY, what are you doing? Coming down. Ooh, there. Nope. Nope, not doing anything. Nothing right here. 22, 88, 87, 86. It's just hanging out. BBIG after hours might see action. Yeah. BBIG about to pass AMC in volume. Yeah, here we go. Come on, Amy. Get that close above 23. Come on. 1 minute, 8 EMA pushing it on what? Hold on. Let me check it. What it is on the 5 minute on Amy. It doesn't matter. I mean, this is not what we really care about on AMC. The 1348 doesn't really apply to AMC because the stock just moves crazily, like wild moves on Amy all the time. But let's see. Where'd it cross? All right, that's a little bit. Hold on. Did it cross yet? Yeah, so it did cross. The 13 just crossed above the 30. And it's just settling in here. It's just settling in right at this level. Let's see what happens. What's the volume on these candles right now? 43,000, 32,000, 29,000. This one is nothing. There's zero volume coming in right now on Amy. One big buy order could just go floop. Same thing with a sell order, though. Watch out. Like Amy could just get a hit with a little bit of a sell, and then it just goes, comes back down. So, SPY's coming down. Watch out. Watch out. Let's see. I see these neighbors be like, this Amy girl is naughty. BBIG curling? Nah, BBIG selling. Man, Amy's just holding right here. The volume just got sucked out of it. Floop. Floop. That's what we want to see. Let's see. What was the volume on this? 45,000. No volume on this thing right now. Come on, Amy. Come on, Amy. Do your thing here. All right. 35 minutes left, people. I'm on the edge of my seat. Let's go. We're only up 8 cents right now, up 0.33%, but we need to get that close above 20. That's what I want. SPY, don't you freaking do that. We're going to have none of that, SPY. Stop misbehaving. We're at 22.85 right now. SPY, stop it. Stop it. Amy didn't really react off that. It's really just, it went down a penny. There's no volume on this thing. Here it goes. Here. Nope. Nope. Come on here, people. Let's see. $89. Come on, buyers. Let's see what. Oh, this one's a little bit bigger in volume. Pizza Boy Millionaire. Thank you so much for the super. Floop. There it is. Come on. More volume. More volume. More demand. Nope. One of these candles is just going to send it. There it is. Come on. Break above 22.90 and let's see what happens. We're right there. We are right there. Come on. Come on, 23. Everybody drop a 23. Everybody just start spamming 23. Wasn't that Michael Jordan's number? Or am I an idiot? Was 23 Jordan? Or am I stupid? It's 20-something, I think. Yeah, Jordan. It was Jordan. Here we go. 23. Here we go. We want 23. Here we go. There we go. That 23.11. That was funny. That was funny. Here we go. No, 85. What's SPY doing here? Nothing too crazy. Oh, there's that sell candle. There's that sell candle that we didn't want to see. There it is. Let's see if it gets bought right back up. What was the volume on this thing? 100,000. We got this one with 110,000. The stock doesn't move. This one right here with 101,000. The stock drops like 4 cents. Nice. Awesome. Chat went brrr. Yep. All right. Amy coming down. Now we're down. Now we're flat right now. Let's see. SPY, what are you going to do for us? All right. We have 33 minutes left, people. Let's see if we can get this up to 23. Come on. Come on. Because look, this is what we're looking at right here. Whoa, Storm Visions. Thank you so much for that super generous super, man. You are amazing. Storm Visions. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. All right, so this is what we're looking at. We have 8,800 contracts or 8,900 contracts at 23, but the puts 12,000. So let's see what happens. We're selling off a little bit here. SPY starting to come down. We just went below the 50. This is really, really low volume over here. Really low volume. Let's see. Come on, 23. That's what we want to see. AMC selling to buy more BBIG. Doubt it. Doubt it. BBIG is coming down right now. BBIG is a completely separate play. All right, everything. Amy coming back down. All right, the MACD did just cross right here on the 1 minute. We still have enough time, though. We have 32 minutes. Jordan was also 45 for a moment. Yeah. Lucid looking like it wants to cross on the 5 minute. Where's Lucid right now? It's doing all right. All right. Amy trying to get back above that. GME got that candle too. Here's the thing. Remember, we know that on GME, they took out a bunch of shares today to short it with. A boatload of shares. Like, what is it? 1 point something million already. GME's volume today is 1.35 million. If they start to really try to hit GME, Amy's probably going to go with it. So watch this right here. Let's see. Come on. Come on, people. We got 31 minutes left. Amy, get your ass up to 23. Let's see here. Also, come on. 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 All right. Down 6 cents again. We're back in that range that we saw right here. Look, same thing. Same level that we saw it consolidate at before it started to trend up. It's the same exact thing. All right. Come on, everybody. Rockets and basketballs. That's what we need right now. Let's get those rockets and basketballs going. Come on. Rockets and basketballs. Come on, everybody. We need this thing to pump up a little bit here. It's coming down 12 cents. SPY coming down a little bit, but Amy is selling right now down 12 cents. Come on, 0.5%. That's not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see. BBIG sell-off. Yeah. I mean, it ripped up. That wouldn't surprise me a whole lot. It's not squeezing right now, I don't think. And it doesn't have enough gamma to keep it going. All right, Amy VWAP test came right back up. All right, that's not bad. Come on. Down 8 cents now. I want that GME coming back. Amy needs a boom boom candle here. Just one or two. Get above that 23. SPY moving up. Down 6 cents. GME, little gap right here. Come on. This is like the movie Groundhog Day. Same thing every day on AMC. Yeah, it's been the same exact thing that we've been seeing recently. Same exact thing. All right, we're only down 4 cents. We're coming up to that test of the 50 MA again. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. Also, if you guys don't mind, for everybody new filtering in right now, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algorithm a little bit. I know a lot of people were saying they were struggling to find it earlier today. So if you guys don't mind, just hitting that like button just helps out. Amy down 4 cents. She's coming back up. Little bit of a candle here. Not a lot of volume, but is trying to push above the 50 right now. Here we go. BBIG at 307. Oh, that's what you're calling at the end of the day. And Amy at 2301. I don't know. It could. The problem is remember, they have so many shares back in the back room with GME that they can just use to try and hammer it. So watch out for that. But Amy, come on, down 5 cents. We have 28 minutes left. We do have enough time. But again, if we have enough time to let it go up, there's also going to be enough time if they want to attack it as well. So let's see what happens here. It's only institutions buying and selling, so it stays in the same spot. No, we need the big institutional buy to come in and just go right up. That on Friday looked like the institution screwed it up. The order went through late. They pressed the button too late on that buy at the end of the day on AMC, which is kind of screwing us this week a little bit. So that institution, whoever it was coming in buying AMC in that last minute, screwed it up. Now they have to do it this week or one of these days coming up. Because again, here's the thing that we have to look at. If we close above 23 today, yeah, it's good. But the thing is that it's not an expiration date. It doesn't really do anything for us. They could just send it lower the next day. So they might be waiting for this Friday to try to get it above, I don't know, 23, 24, 25 to have a crazy day. But again, remember, the market makers and the shorts don't want that to happen. So Friday and tomorrow could be an absolute battle for these prices. Now, it's also going to depend on what the overall market is going to do. If the SPY is going to trend up after these inflation numbers and we don't really see all that craziness happening, well, that could be a really good sign. We don't really want to see the overall market freak out because we've seen what can happen with that in the past. We see Amy tank, and that's not what we want to see. So SPY getting a little bit of a candle right here. Let's see if Amy's going to get one too. Sometimes they trade together, but let's pull up IWM for a bit to see what IWM is doing because Amy and IWM track together pretty well. IWM moving back up here. It's been testing the 50 for a little bit. Mason, thank you so much for that super. I appreciate that, man. Just got in on a $23 call, bought 10 shares. There you go, man. Those at the money calls could help. Amy's selling off a little bit here, down 11 cents. They're hitting it here. Another VWAP test. Let's see what happens. GME getting a sell candle here too. BBIG 290 right now, 291. So AMC with a VWAP test. IWM came right back down after that test of the 50. Watch out for that. Let's see. Come on. When inflation numbers, those were this morning at 8:30 a.m., which honestly came right in at market expectations, and I thought the market was going to do a lot better today off of that. All right, BBIG trying to make a little bit of a move back up here. Amy, come on, do it. What are we at right now? Down 9 cents. That's nothing. That's a candle, less than a candle. Shorts unleashing now. I don't know if they're gonna. What are they doing on GME? Are they gonna sell it into close? Down 1.9%, but Amy trying hard right now. She's trying to fight back. She's trying to fight back. Are we going to be able to? Are we going to be able to push it back up over 23? Or the institution's going to come in and say, "Nope, screw you and your 1 point something million shares that you took out on loan on GME today"? Let's see. Let's see here. Come on, let's go. Come on, we want that 23 close. I want to see that 23 close. I mean, it doesn't have to be today. I mean, I just would like to see it today. It would be a nice little bounce. See if they're going to unhedge a little. BBIG coming back up. I don't know if they're going to let it. What's GME doing right here? It's trying to come back up. It's trying. Amy's hanging right around VWAP right now. We have 25 minutes left, people. Let's see. Come on. Hold on. What's the Ortex looking like? 1.12 million borrowed on GME. What's it now? 1.12, same difference. What they do on Amy. All right, so it's down 9 cents right now. I can see it in the corner. 846,000 shares. Nothing too crazy. The volume's lower on it today. 24 million. That's going to jack up the days to cover a little bit. I want to see a 55 close. Hey, man, I would like that too. Oh, we're cheering for it to go up again. Here we go. Are we going to drop the 23s again? I think we should. 23. 20. Fucking Christ. All right. Down below VWAP now. That's awesome. Everybody just decided to sell right there? Yeah, right. And on this tiny 502 shares. Nothing. Zero on that. This is craziness. The volume is so low today pushing this thing down. Come on, Amy. Citadel receiving money only means they're winning. No. That's not what the money's being used for. Most likely what the Citadel receiving money thing is it's Ken Griffin. One, look, he's probably wanting to retire with some sort of liquidity event. It's like a retirement present. So Sequoia buys a certain percentage of Citadel. They sell some of the shares. Kenny G makes a little bit of money there. But when they end up going public, which there it is. There are those little sell candles that we're seeing. What's going on with IWM? Selling off to GME. How are they not using those shares on GME right now? What is going on? Is somebody taking out the shares on loan against GME and not shorting them and just paying the borrow fee because it's so low and it's negligible? That would be an interesting theory, but like it doesn't make a lot of sense. All right, Amy coming back up here. IWM still selling off here, making a new low of the new more recent low. But Amy just kind of said no on that one and kind of came back up. Here we go. They just shelf the shares. They could. I mean, they just have to pay the borrow fee. It's not logical though, unless they're trying to jack up the cost to borrow on everybody else, which they can do. All right, BBIG at 294. Didn't we have a bunch of even days before the June squeeze? I don't know. We can take a look at that after. They're probably shorting off the ETF. They could be shorting IWM right now. But the thing is that they are gonna short IWM to one, try to drive IWM down, but they're not directly shorting AMC shares. It's that synthetic short interest aspect that we're looking at. Like when they short IWM, it doesn't directly impact AMC when they short IWM and buy the other stocks. But if they can push IWM down enough, it has 33% short interest right now. It's absolutely drunk. Pam, thanks for coming in. Smash the like for STV. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate that. Down 16 cents right now. I mean, we're coming down to the wire again. We got 22 minutes left. IWM selling. AMC's probably going to come down. I can't believe that the whole GME's holding up this well right now. Honestly, like I can't believe it. It's insane. The reason why it's insane is just the amount of shares that went out on loan. It's just nuts to me. It's just nuts. We've had 2 days, same price. Yep. Come on. Nah, IWM coming down. All right, watch out below. Unless we see a little bit of reversal in the indexes. Right? Did we get a market on close yet? I haven't seen anything on the what do you call it? Let's see. Jamie from Reddit on Fox News. Trade spotting? Hold on. Trade spotting's on Fox? That's awesome. Hold on. Is he? I thought he was live right now. No way. They would do this. They would do this later. No, he's not. Oh, Reddit Revolution anniversary. Look back at Reddit's Wall Street takedown. You guys want to watch? You guys want to watch this for a minute, or no? You guys want to just keep looking at what we're doing? No, he's live. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought Jamie was live. But they are talking about this situation. Liz Clayman is talking about the anniversary of the buy button getting cut off right now. So let's see what happens here. I mean, I don't think that's going to drive any price action. Amy's trying to pop up a little bit. IWM's moving back up. BBIG selling off real hard right now at 280 now. GME's trying to make a little bit of a move back up. We got 20 minutes until close. Amy's down 14 cents. GME is down $2 right now. Let's see. Let's see. We wouldn't watch it. She's just talking. Like, it's going to be stuff that we already know. And she's probably going to, honestly, like, she's cool sometimes, but she might spew some nonsense that I don't really want to deal with right now. CFVI, real nice day. Yeah. I called DWAC 71 at 65. Oh boy, not a hedge fund. Are you sending me the same thing again? Are you going to send me the same thing? Well, not a hedge fund. So he's saying that they might let Amy run, but they're trying to keep GME at bay. GME doesn't have the same gamma potential that Amy does. Amy's is way nastier. So if they let Amy run, it's done. Like, it'll go. Like, everything will start to go. So I think they're trying to keep everything down. I think if anything, they're trying to keep Amy in check right now, because they saw what was happening in the after hours that one day when Amy started to go up with it. That's bad for them. They don't want that. IWM trying to come back up now. We're down 15 cents. BBAG's trying to make a little bit of a move back up, but it's not looking like it wants to. Let's see. Right now, but FOMO would carry over to GME. Oh yeah, you're right. And with the amount of shorting that's been happening on GME recently, like, it's nasty. They are attacking they're shorting the nuts out of it. Like, the absolute nuts out of it. Lucid Boom Boom. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we going to flash green on Lucid towards the end of the day? Oh, Lucid, my girl's coming up. Let's see. Come on, Amy. Stop this. All right, the MACD's curling on AMC right now on the 1 minute. So let's see here. Hold on. DWAC at 70. That's nuts. Hold on. DWAC up another 10% today. This is wildness. All right, so AMC's MACD's curling on the 1 minute. Let's see. Come on. IWM, same thing. It's curling a little bit. Let's see. Amy might have a little bit of issues getting through a couple of these averages, but if the volume comes in, it's not going to matter. SPY about to cross MACD on the 5 minute. That's bullish here. I want to see DWAC go back to 170. That would be nuts. That would be wildness. Bam, there we go. They're not shorting it much, bro. They're holding the line around 23 for a specific reason. Yeah, the same reason that I've been trying to get across to everybody as to why we're seeing that price action. It's because they can't let it go low again, because you'll see at this point, this is why, here's the thing. A lot of people are saying there's a gap to fill at 18. There's a gap to fill at 18. We're going to go sub 20. Here's the issue with that. If they bring it to 2080 again, it is very, very likely that we rip past 23. You can't do that now because the window's tightened. Remember the last time that we did that, the window was a little bit wider. They had a little bit more wiggle room. Here it comes. Here she comes. So there was a little bit more wiggle room with AMC in the range that they could let it kind of ping pong around in order for them to not really have that big of an issue, because they didn't have to deal with this expiration date yet. Now we have more calls, less puts. Now, if it starts to go, again, same explanation that I've given many, many, many times. But if it goes down to that level and then rips, it's more dangerous this time than it was before. That's why when we saw it go down to those levels, they couldn't let it. They were trying their best not to let it go back to 30, because these danger zone levels that they've created are so much nastier than they were the first time we went from the 30s to the low 20s. They've screwed themselves. Now, again, are they going to be able to continue this? They might. It's very possible. But at the same time, you have to look at this and be like, oh my God, what are they doing? Just take a look at what they've been doing on GME today with those shares going out on loan. It is absolutely wild. Which one of your videos explains that? I want to go and watch it again. I might talk about it tonight again, Rhode Island, because that's a concept that we really, really, really need to iron out and have everybody fully on the same page with. Keith, thank you so much for that super. I really appreciate that, man. I'm back from a lunch meeting. Let's go, everyone. They can't keep us down. The victory is already ours. AMC and GME will rip. There you go, Keith. All right, Amy, popping back up here, down 4 cents. IWM getting some nice candles here. Amy, come on, let's go. We're about to go green. We're only down a penny. GME coming back up. Amy just went flat. Let's see if she can go green. Here we go, everybody. Thanks for the super. All right. Flat right now. IWM pumping right now. The MACD's just crossed on everything. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Get that buying volume back in and shoot it over 23. New 13F on what? DNB asset management added 120. Oh, yeah. We saw that earlier. Well, we saw that a little bit earlier when people were saying Credit Suisse added, but they didn't. That was from Q3. Is DWAC? Oh my God. DWAC 71. Yeah. All right. Amy settling down a little bit right here. Looking like she's down 4 cents. We got 14 minutes left, everybody. IWM settling down a little bit here. Let's see if we're going to get another pop. It's a lose-lose for them if they drop AMC too low or let it rip too high. Exactly. Because the buyers are going to step in and just shoot it. Like, yeah, there's that gap to fill below 20, but it doesn't have to get filled. It's not like a rule that's like it has to get filled. The trend usually in markets is that gaps do get filled. The problem is that this isn't like a normal situation in the markets. It's not normal. So when you see like, oh, it has to fill. Well, what have we seen? We saw it go down to 2080 and it ripped. Then we also saw it go down to 2027 and it really ripped off of that. So it's like it's coiling. It's like it comes down and then just goes boom, right back up. It's like it's spring loading. So when you look at that, it's like, if they drop it down, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, they're playing with fire. They're literally sticking their hands in fire and hoping they don't get burned. The only thing that they can do, the path of like least resistance for them to be like, all right, we're kind of good, is to just keep it pinned flat. Because then if you don't see anything crazy happen, well, they're fine at these levels. But it doesn't take very much to just let it go whoop, right up. It really does not take all that much. So let's see here. We got 12 minutes left. Wow. Michael Jordan said it will reach 23 today. Yeah. All right, everybody. Come on now. Yeah, if you guys don't mind hitting the like button on the stream, just helps out with the algorithm. We want it to go floop. Vix, is it a good thing you didn't play that Fox Business interview? It was just stupid. Not one mention of the current manipulation via the option chain. All right. Thank you, Mike. That makes me feel a bit better. What do you call it? DWAC ripping right now. All right. So IWM is selling off pretty hard right now, and Amy is holding on tight to this flatness right now. So let's see if IWM starts to come back up. Let's see if Amy's going to get another little push off of this right here. Say when. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that, man. STV, can you pull up the Ortex for PIK when you get a minute? Keep fighting the good fight. Yeah, I'll do that really quickly for you right now. I think we looked at this a little bit earlier, but I'll take a look at it. Oh, this is the one that we can't see. So 45% utilization, but the exchange report, and we can't see any like short interest update numbers. We see like borrowed shares 203,000, return shares 4,600, but the estimated short interest or the exchange reported came in at 4.71%. So Amy down a penny right now. IWM selling off a little bit here. I mean, what are we going to see into close? We got 11 minutes. Here we go. Come on. Charge to 23. F the shorts. That's what I'm hoping for. We need it higher. We need it a lot higher. We need some boom booms, honestly. Bing bong. The price is wrong. Yep. BBIG. Whoa. DWAC. Holy shit. Look at DWAC coming up here. That is some wild behavior. DWAC. My God. Jeez. That is some nonsense over there. DWAC is getting stupid over here. All right. Hold on. I'll pull up BBIG really quickly for you. Let's see. 22% up. What is it at right now? 288. Amy down 3 cents. IWM selling off pretty hard right now. The MACD is going to cross to the downside. Amy's still looking all right here. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Was that a little bit of buying here? 2280. We're up a penny. Here we go. Come on. Come on. 2310. Here we go. Why is DWAC running? I mean, they're all projecting the I think it's Truth Social is coming out, the new social media platform. I think that's what a lot of them are looking at. So let's see what ends up happening over there. 1348 on the 1 minute. I wouldn't on Amy. It crossed on the 5. It's looking good. Oh, we're up 3 cents right now. There we go. Hold on. The 1348 on the 5 minute still looking all right here. Astraf, ho, what's up, man? Good to see you back in here. What's up, Vix? Buying more and more. Like always, can you please check IMMX and AVCT Ortex? Astraf, AVCT's Ortex is nasty still. Hold on, Amy's getting a little bit jumpy here. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit so we can still see the price. All right, so Amy right here, 2283. You can see it over here when I'm gonna do this quick Ortex. What was it? EMMX was the first one. IMMX. Okay, I'll do this really quickly. IMMX. Let's see. So this one, 76% utilization. Wow, this an IPO? Exchange reported came in super, super low, but they borrowed a bunch of shares on it today. The cost to borrow, very, very, very high. AVCT, I know it was looking really, really good earlier. Still nasty. 93% utilization, high cost to borrow, 15.11% estimated short interest, 1.45 million shares borrowed against it today, a net borrow of 562,000 shares. Amy's getting a little bit of a pop here. Here she goes, everybody. Here we go. What up, SCV? What up, Average Ape? How you doing, buddy? All right, come on. All right, IWM coming back up here. Come on, get that fucking 23. 23. That's what I want. I want this not on it. I actually think the market or the long institutions just botched it on Friday, that they were trying to get it above 23 and they just sent the order too late. It got filled too late. They tried to do it at last minute and they just messed it up. Coming back up here, we're at 2288, up 9 cents right now. IWM not really getting a whole lot right now. Come on, Amy, get that buying volume coming back in above 23. Come on. SPY, what's SPY doing? Is SPY coming up? Hold on. Wow, SPY's going on an absolute moon mission right now. Amy, come on, freaking do it. 2290 was the previous high that we saw recently. So if we can break that, we might get a little bit jumpy here, but here we go. Feels like last Friday? Facts, dude. Facts. Don't tease us, Amy. Nope. We will pass 2317. That would be sweet. If we did that, that would be awesome. And again, it's not an expiration date, so they can still send it down in the after hours and during the day tomorrow. But that would be a very, very good sign that we can still get it going. I mean, we can still do it. We have Thursday and Friday. Oh, here it comes. Come on, Amy. Let's go. They did send it too late. All right, 2290. Here it comes. We hit that previous high that we've seen recently. Let's see if we're going to get anything more out of this. Come on, Amy. Do it. Whoa, Max Capital. Thank you so much for that generous super. I really, really appreciate that, man. What kind of currency is this? What is going on here? Thank you, man. We are going to get so freaking rich. These hedgies will regret messing with us. I like that. Thank you so much for that super. I appreciate that. Man, wow, that was super generous. Thank you so much. All right, Amy, come on. All right, SPY's coming up again. I'm gonna put IWM back down in the bottom right because that's kind of what Amy's kind of been tracking with a little bit. IWM getting a little jumpy. 22.89. Come on, break that. We got 6 minutes left, people. Here we go. Russian rubles. Interesting. You got rubles. That's cool. Come on. Come on, Amy. Come on. I know you can do it. Fucking red candles. These motherfuckers. All right. IWM and Amy getting a little bit selly here. I mean, if it wants to get a little bit of a cool off before our next little pop going into close, I'm cool with that. Yeah, usually the currencies are like Canadian and then just like USD. Or like some. I think the OREV sends in some like weird currencies too. Paid you in SHIB. That's funny. I need a swear jar. I probably do. Come on. All right. Let's see what happens with this candle. 22.86 right now. We're up 7 cents. I mean, are they going to trade it flat? This is exactly almost what we've been expecting. And tomorrow, the range is going to be even tighter. Like, yeah, yesterday they pinpointed it at flat, but the problem is, oh, it's shekels. I don't know what that is, the OREV. That's funny though. So like the problem is that every single day that it goes by, there's more pressure on the market makers that literally like they have to keep it so tight or else they're screwed. Ashraf, thank you so much for the super. I think we're in for a possible interesting after hours the rest of the week. Remember, Amy loves holiday weeks. Very, very true. Somebody was talking about that prior to the June run up, and I think another run up as well. We did see a 3-day weekend, something like that. All right. Up 2 cents right now. IWM not really doing a whole lot. Come on. We got 4 minutes left, people. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Come on. What's she gonna do? If they pin it again at flat, that's gonna be absolute nonsense. Undescribed, thank you so much for the super. Here's a cool currency. Thanks for the support and educational info. Appreciate that. All right, everybody, come on. Oh, selling off right here, bouncing off the 50. Let's see what's going to happen. We got 4 minutes left. I mean, if this wants to be the last little sell-off that we want to have so she can cool off to go above 23, that'd be pretty sweet. I don't know if it's going to happen. If they literally finish it flat again today, I'm going to lose my mind. Last minute buys incoming. Hopefully. Yeah, Ashraf does have a point that it does like to get going. Come on. Here we go, everybody. Flat 3 days would be effing nonsense. I love that you guys are using my nonsense word now. It's perfect. Down 5 cents here. IWM selling off. Let's see. Amy, right around the 50 right here. We got 3 minutes left. Let's see what happened. Flat would be good at this point. No. I mean, yeah, it is. Like flat is better than red, like big red. But at the same time, it's like it's so obvious what they're doing. Like they're so scared of this option chain that like in the potential of what it could bring, they're like, no. We're gonna keep it right here and try to do it unless a big institution is gonna come in. Like I love like it literally comes into like the Adam Aaron quote comes right back into my head. Shorts to be shitting their pants. That's literally what we're looking at here. You are seeing the stock with a nasty options chain where we've seen in the past that they're not hedging. Like the SEC came out and was like, they didn't hedge anything. Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense when you run through a chain unless you sold a wild amount of puts to counteract that. So whatever, but we know that they cannot hedge. So going off of that, okay, what would tell me that they're not hedging stuff? This price action right here with this option chain, they're not hedging. I don't think they are. All right, we're flickering red or flat green right now. We're at 22.79. This is going to be some nonsense right here if we finish flat. We got 2 minutes left to go, people. IWM selling off a little bit. Amy holding up. I mean, up a penny right now. Not really doing some whale watching. Come on, big boys. Yeah, I mean, we just need a whale or an institution to just come in and say, nope, this is not what we want it to what we want to happen, and then it will go. Oh, is TMI in here? Did I miss that? That would have sucked. Oh, I don't think he's in here. All right, come on. Let's go, Amy. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the stream, just helps out with the algo a little bit. Let's see. We're coming down to the wire here. We got 1 minute. They're selling it a little bit. GME is pop. I am just so shocked that they're not trying to hammer GME today. Are they waiting for Friday with these shares? Why take them out on Wednesday? Like, none of this is making a whole lot of sense. Why they're not trying to use these. IWM is selling hard right now. Let's see. Amy holding up a little, down 6 cents right now. We're less than a minute to go. Let's see here, people. Apparently, institutions don't care, or they're waiting. Because it's going to get to the point where they don't really need to buy in that big of an amount, and then it'll go. All right, down 5 cents. Come on, less than a minute to go, people. Let's see what happens. I mean, are we going to finish green? They're probably going to pin it right at flat. This is nonsense, honestly. Like, it's literally nonsense. They ain't scared? No, they are. That's why they're letting it do this, because they can't short it anymore. If they weren't scared, they'd short it more. They'd put this below 20 if they could. But they know that if they do, it's going to shoot back up. Where would it go if it shoots back up? 23 or higher. And that's not where they want it right now. All right. Close. Ding, ding, ding. Market is closed. Amy finished down. I don't know if we're going to play the game of guess the closing price of AMC today. I don't think we are. It looks like it closed at $22.72, down 7 cents, 0.31%. GME closed down $2.38. Again, they have so many shares that they can use to try to short this thing. IWM sold off a little bit. What is it? BBIG closed at 288 over here. Hold on now. Let's see. What did Lucid, Apple, and AMD do? So Lucid, wow. Lucid went nice into the close, down 4 cents. Not bad. AMD, how are we looking over here? AMD finished green. How about Apple? How are we looking over here? Apple, not bad. I mean, we could have seen a little bit more out of that, but how you guys doing? You all right? Not dismayed, not shook. This is war. We've already won, says Keith. There you go, buddy. Let's see. I want to do something a little over here. This is what I want to do. Oops. Hold on. I turned on the Fox link. That was an accident. All right. Here's what we're going to do right now. So I want you guys to do something. There's this guy in the community, Jamie. He's a GameStop guy, but he does a lot of TA on AMC and GameStop. So Jamie, really, really smart guy. I love him. He's the guy that you see from a lot of the rant videos circulating around Reddit and Twitter. He is live streaming right now. So if you guys do have a little bit more time after I wrap up here, I'm going to put his link into the live chat. Go over there and say hi. Just let them know where you came from too. And I'll probably pop over there for a little bit as well, but that is mainly going to wrap up the live stream for today. Thank you guys so much for showing all that support today. We're growing pretty fast, which is pretty cool. I'm going to actually start school next week, but guess what? I'm not going. Fuck that noise. We're going to be streaming. I don't really care at that point. Honestly, thank you guys so much. So I'm going to have a video coming out later today at 7:15 Eastern. We're going to go over a lot of the nonsense that we saw today. I have an idea of what I want to talk about in this. We're going to go over that options theory again, just so everybody understands why we're seeing the price action that we are. But again, let's see. Corey, no, it's not, buddy. Corey, we don't need that. But so yeah, everybody, let's see. Everybody go make sure you say hi to Trade Spotting over there. I'm going to shoot the link out into the live chat again. If you guys do have some time, make sure you guys go say hi. Always a fun stream over there. I'll probably pop in and say hi too. But again, on the way out, guys, if you guys don't mind just dropping a like on the stream, it just helps out with the algorithm. But other than that, thank you guys for all the positivity. Let's see if we can get them again tomorrow, or not again, but like finish above 23 and say screw you to all these market makers. Thank you guys so much. Peace.